We don't need an intro. We could just start talking. Be like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? We don't need to.
It's already recorded.
Do the intro thing.
It's already recorded. So how's everything been, brother?
Everything's been good, man. You know, same old vibe. Same old vibe as always. You having trouble over there?
Yeah, low gas, high gas. If you know what I mean. If you know what the sound is, It's not a Lil Wayne track.
So did you go to the cookie store or no?
No.
I know you didn't go do the thing, but did you end up going, period?
No, never went that day. It was a full hour drive. I was more for the cookie store. I'm gonna be honest. I got to try out the new Florida flavor. I think I brought it during one of our shows or whatever, right?
Yeah, the Hannah butter.
Yeah, the Hannah butter. So
tastes eerily similar to Napa grapes.
Oh yeah. You know, great minds think alike at times. So I didn't have not that I didn't have the time to go out there, but it would have felt kind of empty. You know what I'm saying? Because I was there for.
I'm not driving with you for real. I'm not driving an hour just to go buy some weed.
Just to go buy something.
Legal
and go
weed.
Back, you know what I'm saying?
Buy an eighth.
Come on, man. I got.
Oh man.
Realistically, I have better things to do than that. You know what I'm saying? And
I thought Cookies was opening up on Collins or some shit like that.
No. I mean, you know what? I think it's just the. To be honest, I just think it's just
it's rough right now in the legal weed business.
That part too.
It's going bad.
I believe it. I mean, for one, just the everybody smoking. People know how to grow now, right?
I think they thought too much. I think the PPP thing and the pandemic thing, there was a major boost and they overproduced. And now ain't no PPP loans, ain't no government assistance like that. So, you know, you might want to
I can agree to that.
I think you need to turn something down because I keep seeing it peak.
You're good. Just gotta bring that mic a little bit more squared up, and you're good.
Squared up because when I
it's fine.
It's better now because it's going red.
No, I'm literally turning you down right now as we speak.
All right. Now I don't see anything. I don't see no color.
No, you're good. I'm looking at the waves right now. But yeah,
all right.
Yeah, just a little audio. But yeah, what you're saying about the PPP thing, I actually completely agree. All right. Let me explain to you why I agree. It's kind of just economics. Is what goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really look at what goes up, like there's always a boost. There's always like a little. You ever notice that? Right? There's always like some type of stimulus that goes on with something. So let's see what else is like a historical. Not even historical. Let's go with like how clothing is. Right? You have your Supremes that do their drops, and everybody gets hyped about it. Right? But is that same luster there right now to wake up early Thursday and go buy out some Supreme stuff? So I just felt like it was kind of a PPP. It was a necessary hype beast move for how weed started getting taken care of, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and with economics, honestly, this is what you guys probably should learn across the board. Anytime there's like a really good thing happening, you have to know when to buy in. You have to know when to, you have to know when to come out. You know what I'm saying? Or you have to know when it's going to crash, and are you going to still sit there and wait for the next fire sale, the next big move? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen.
Like all those people that bought into Bitcoin when it was like 45 grand.
I agree. Same thing. Same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that was just doing from that time, game changer. But yeah, but Bitcoin, like I said, is right now is down, right? But this would be the time to buy in because it's down, right? So it's almost like in the weed thing, do you see it? And I wouldn't tell anybody to do any investments that they're not comfortable with. But if you see it becoming a cash cow, and can you make it cool enough for people to consistently want to come to your store or anything of that nature, then yeah. I just think
it's oversaturated now, I think.
For one, yeah.
I think it's just oversaturated with the amount of brands and the amount of folks trying to push the same thing. You feel me?
No, I completely agree. It's gotten like overbearing to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say how many times,
and a lot of it's just trash. I'm not even gonna.
Of course.
The quality has gotten substantially worse.
Of course. But that's how it is with everything. Once it starts getting oversaturated, it becomes less like valuable to everybody. You know, if everybody does it, is it really a thing now, right? Or is it just another one of those same kind of, you know, like everything? If everybody's rocking Supreme right now, is it really Supreme anymore?
Like, is it as
valuable to you?
I get what you're saying on that. I never thought Supreme was that, you know, as hype as they made it out to be.
No, of course not. But it was the marketing. And for one, it was the marketing, right?
Oh yeah.
Two, it was like, hey, if you are wearing this brand, I'm just using Supreme as one of the clothing. Like,
yeah, if you were,
you could underline it
for like, from like, I want to say from like 2013 to about 2020, you could have a Supreme item on, and that would instantly, people saw you in it that didn't know you, they would think, oh, you're a cool guy. You know what I mean? Not so much now.
Agreed. If you have a Supreme shirt on now, I'm not sure how many compliments you would get on it. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, all right, you'll get maybe a head nod. Before, it was like, oh, you got the Nas Supreme collab, and oh, you got this collab.
Yeah.
It was like,
not so much now.
Matter of fact, I might see somebody go harder for a Bape collab or something like that if they see you with that on. Especially when it comes to these higher brands with the Dior's and, you know, the you know, plenty of brands out there to say the least. But yeah, I'm just using them for example. There's plenty of brands that's done that, but Supreme is more of a recognizable home brand now that everybody knows. So right now the hype is down on weed, but everybody still smokes it. So right now I want to say there's a lot of, they call them weed like weed bars or whatever, right? Or medical areas. Like right now it's still medical in Florida, correct? Yeah, so right now it's not recreational, so they're like,
it's gonna happen soon though.
It's definitely gonna happen soon. Once you have like a cookie store and places like that, that pretty much starts to make it go out the door. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. All right, now looking at from the video that I seen over there though, you seen some clips, some video of the cookie store?
Nah.
All right, I seen this. A black outside is down in like the Homestead area, not too far.
I thought it was in Doral.
It's in like the Homestead Doral area. You know, roughly 20 minutes from the Miami airport. Probably a little bit further, to be real, but roughly 20 minutes if you drive with a nice heavy foot, right? So it's not that bad, but most people coming into Miami.
As far as fuck. I mean, for us.
But I'm saying coming off the airport.
As far as fuck for Miami niggas too.
Yeah,
like
because
Miami
most Miami people aren't going to be going to Doral or Kendall or Homestead or any of those places. They're going to South Beach. They're going to Wynwood area, you know, and these areas to go hang out and party, maybe even some North Miami strip club vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure how many people are going to stop by the store, right? Because of the location. So I think it's going to have to become a destination place.
I mean, people are going to go just to go. They still have the name recognition of cookies. Of course. So people are going to go just to go, but god damn, it's a journey. Like
That's a journey.
It's definitely a journey, especially when every Tom, Dick, and Harry got herbs.
That part.
And the herbs, the menu in the cookie store isn't the greatest. Not yet.
Nah.
They got like wedding cake crosses and shit like that. So
well, I mean, shout out to the homie though. He does have his batch in there. Give him a shout out. He's got his in the Florida store, right?
Who?
Helado.
Who?
Helado.
Is here?
Is it in the Florida store?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, then. Whatever. Yeah, I ain't going to be pulling up then that far. I mean,
Yeah,
but like I said,
so.
it's just only because it's the distance. It's a full hour away. So if you're listening, just imagine driving 2 hours for like, what, an eighth or a seven? Probably
I mean,
not
in Florida, I think you could only buy an ounce at the most.
Yeah.
Right?
But, yeah, you can buy an ounce.
You got a card.
If you got a card, but what the trick is usually, I'm not sure if Cookies would be doing this because they have such a big brand, but what they typically do is if you have a card and you go into a new place that's, distributing weed or what have you, you can get lots of discounts. So, I mean, honestly.
Every dispensary does that.
Yeah.
Like card or not, even in direct places. You go into a place you haven't been, they're going to throw you something.
So, yeah, realistically, could have went down there, probably got a half or something like that, or even an ounce. But it just was like, I don't know if I felt like sitting in my car for a whole hour or 2 hours, really.
You paying full retail, though.
You paying full retail to sit in the car for 2 hours.
Plus tax.
That wasn't going to sit well with me. I'll drive for other things, but not just.
So, when your local weed man tells you how much something costs, don't look at them crazy and ask for no discount because you're not getting no discount at the cookie store.
That part is true. And honestly, like, there's chances are you don't have to wait in a line for a weed man. Chances are, you know what I'm saying? Just all depends on who you decide to deal with and whatnot, man. But nah, man, that shit was pretty crazy though. Like I'm gonna stop by there at one point. It's just gonna be out of convenience though. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. I will stop by there at one point. Or an event. Chances are they'll have an event there too.
Yeah, definitely. We'll probably get a couple calls to go film some stuff, do some type of social media shit. So I fully expect it.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm not worried. But congratulations to Burner, Cookies, and whoever.
Yeah. Whoever's the guy here.
Yeah, there's a real owner here. Of course, there's just somebody that probably just franchised the Cookies name. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Burner's a half owner with everybody that opens one.
Yeah. So
like,
shout out to
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50. So whoever opened that one, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? At least we got like some brand name that's actually somewhat respectable down here. You know what I mean? So hey, man.
But the thing with the Florida licenses, the thing that I do know is that it's not for one location. It's usually for like 40 locations.
Well, the price that you got to pay for the license is got.
It's astronomical.
Yeah, I think.
Speaking of which, you saw what they're doing in Seattle?
No, what are they doing in Seattle?
They're giving niggas that have drug charges like $1 million in grant money to open up a legal weed dispensary in Seattle. Niggas who have drug charges and this, that, and the third.
Weed, though, not just regular drug
charges. I didn't read fully into the article. Okay. I just know niggas that have drug charges in Seattle that have come back out, or back in to be a regular citizen. They have the opportunity to get like $1 million in grant money to start a legal weed business. So that's actually cool. That's like,
I'm not mad at that.
That's not the norm, especially like how it is in Florida. It's only multi-millionaires that can get this license.
No, I'm not mad at that at all, honestly, just because I was talking about this the other day, but I believe in second chances for, anybody on earth. And then obviously there's you might have your thoughts on capital punishment or life or whatever. Obviously those.
Yeah, I believe in second chances.
You know what I'm saying?
To an extent.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, to the extent. Like,
it's a double standard with certain things, but
yeah. But I'll say this, yeah. And I'm not gonna list what those caveats are. It should be kind of obvious in our moral compass, but yeah, I like second chances and people, and I've met more than enough people that's literally
half of the niggas in the entertainment industry, more than half, probably 70% of the people in the entertainment industry are on their second or third chance in life.
And you know what? Like, and they take it, you know what? Maybe not the first time that they're out, they take it serious, some of them. Some of them do. You know what I'm saying? One side, they're just like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to show back up. And
I'm not even just talking about music. I'm just saying a lot of people in entertainment, they've been through some shit in life.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying even the second chances part, like, I look at it like, man, it's necessary. Like, I don't know. I think it's it's one, a good story, right? Two, if we're supposed to be saying that these places are for rehabilitation, then
I mean, they're not.
I know, but if that's what the marketing is for, right? Then you don't want to necessarily give them a false like life sentence by not giving opportunities once you're completed whatever you had to complete. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at that. But like I said, there's a caveat to everything. There's a double standard to everything. And we all know who we would let on and wouldn't let on those situations. You know what I mean? They have registered lists for those type of people. You feel me? But yeah, man, like, I find that pretty cool. I'm not sure if Portland is lightened up on a lot of their stances too. They're pretty much right next to each other, right? Like,
I mean, Portland, they're selling like hard dope is legal in Oregon right now. I said Seattle.
And I heard like prostitution and what else is like legal right now in like LA or something like that.
Prostitution?
Yeah, they're basically it's decriminalized.
In LA?
Yeah.
Where'd you read this?
It was said by people in LA, but you can probably look it up. But they were speaking.
That's a hard one, bro.
Yeah. Shit, I'll even double back and look it up too. But they're saying that, you know, that a lot of these places are doing that just because they can't keep filling up these jails and with like, you know, part timers, day timers, and things like that. They're just, you know, walking the street.
I don't know about that one.
But that's what's said. Apparently, you could be a streetwalker and you won't get, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's legal, but it's like kind of decriminalized as far as like they can't just.
Nah, it's still legal. It's still illegal.
Illegal, right? But then what's the caveat that they're saying? I'll probably look it up. But decriminalized prostitution, decriminalize.
Yeah, that's a hard one for LA to take off the books.
All right, it's loitering. Oh, okay. Starting next year, loitering for the purpose of prostitution will be decriminalized. That bill actually went in on the 1st into law on the 1st of July, not of last month. So I'm not saying it's like legal, but you know, there's
so hoes can hang out on the corner.
Basically, it could kind of be.
That ain't happening in Beverly Hills. I guarantee you.
No.
That's a Skid Row.
That's a Skid Row.
That's a Skid Row, Compton,
Figueroa, all them type of spots. You know what I'm saying? Red light S districts, warehouse S districts, type of places like that.
Yeah.
I mean, more power to them. I guess I wouldn't want that, but hey, I mean, at the same time, I'm pretty sure the women's side of the jail was like massively full with just you know filled
LA,
up with just streetwalkers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I believe it.
Now, let me ask you a question though: are they like the original OnlyFans?
What?
Like prostitutes, like the original, like, or like they, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't actually have they usually have their few little.
Prostitution's been around since time's been around. So they don't call it the first profession for nothing, bro. Prostitute's been around since niggas had dicks.
Ain't no business like hoe business. No, it's true though. Remember that? You're like that line does reign supreme though. But man, I mean, then again, I mean, is it worse now when it comes to how it's been promoted, or is it like
what, prostitution?
Yeah,
Worse how?
I mean, right
like
now,
the sex trafficking part, like what? Like, which part are you talking
about? The sex
about?
trafficking part, and because it's kind of being easily marketed right now. You can have an OnlyFans and kind of, you know.
I mean, for the people that are doing it of their own free will, I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world to do is to sell sex right now. Now, for the people that are not doing it on their own free will, I mean, it's rough.
Oh, I'm not going that deep. I'm just more talking about the independent, you know, woman that's like, hey.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, before OnlyFans, there was like,
you'd have to hit like a strip club, maybe a.
No, they still had like the cam soda shits and all of those things. So those were always going around. Like, listen, people have been selling sex, like I said, since before. This is the first thing sold was sex, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
Straight up.
They're saying the money is really good for some of these top tier ones. I'm sure not every female can make that like top tier money though. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't doubt that they could, man. There's a lot of horny motherfuckers out here. Look at Deshaun. No, for sure. I feel like some of them just gotta probably market well because there's a lot of fine women out here for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fine women out here, but at the same time,
niggas is horny, bro.
Huh?
Niggas is horny. Niggas is diabolically horny.
Of course, but that's just nature.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Sex is always gonna sell.
Nah, but
and I don't doubt even fat bitches is making hell a lot of money, man. Like crazy right now.
Nah, that's true. That's true. Some of it's probably like on some, you know, obviously the sex part and the fine part, the beauty part, right? The freaky part. But then I think the personality and the other part is probably going to help them sell and hit those like millions of followers and get the 100K a month or whatever.
I'm be real. I don't think niggas give a fuck about personality.
No.
When it comes to looking at titties and ass on OnlyFans.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying personality as far as like they'll dress up and do different shit and you know.
That's all of them now, bro. Like it's not even a question. I mean, I really don't frequent OnlyFans or anything like that, but it's like all of these hoes is doing it, bro.
Nah, for sure. And
they're not doing it on OnlyFans, they're just doing it on Instagram.
Yeah, they got now they have the
link trees, but I still see OnlyFans links in certain girls things.
I think it depends how many followers they got too. Because if they have a huge following, they're gonna get taken down pretty fast.
I guess. I don't know why.
It's just more eyes on you.
I don't know why Instagram.
I think Instagram
is trying to police stuff like that.
I don't even think they're trying to police stuff. I think they're really just trying to figure out ways to monetize every way to get $1 out of that bigger client. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
I mean, it's not like they're letting the girls do it direct. They're not letting the girls do it directly on OnlyFans. I mean, on Instagram. So I think they're doing that little membership shit. So that was the part of it. They're doing like you can have your own people can subscribe to you now or whatever like that, not just follow. And you can show X-rated content.
I'm trying to figure out. That's the part I haven't figured out yet because I haven't subscribed to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I haven't taken the time to do that research to say, oh, is this really happening? But if it is subscription, that means it's not going out.
Instagram is the hood. Facebook is the suburbs. Right?
Yeah.
And fucking Snapchat is the dregs of society.
Yeah. And then TikTok is like, I guess, like the new kids on the block.
TikTok is downtown.
Yeah, downtown, new kids on the block.
TikTok is downtown.
They buying bottles now because apparently, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've had like a couple videos on TikToks that I'm not even on there frequent enough, but you get a couple quick 1,000, 10,000 real quick on some views.
TikTok is South Beach.
Yeah, it's got a huge audience. I rock with TikTok. I mean, I like most of the social medias. It's just got to deal with a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So many options, so many ways to really just be shown, seen, and put things out there. So that's back to the point. That's why OnlyFans stuff is kind of working. But the main point is too, Instagram definitely wants to monetize.
Yeah, Instagram's the hood.
They're trying to get $1 out of everything. You know what I'm saying? This is why even with the music, right? You used to be able to just, hey, when video production back in the day used to have, like, if it wasn't your music video, you would have like Drake's music in the background of a of a video that you had, or a recap or something like that. Now, all of those videos are pretty much taken down because all the record labels got involved with Instagram. You have to register through the actual DSP, well, the actual
I don't
companies.
even think you could have a video in the club with them playing music.
They'll let it slide a little bit, but
depending on how distorted it is. But if you hear it clearly,
it has to be pretty mucky. You know what I mean?
You definitely can't upload any concert footage, I don't think.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you can. They'll let you do that, but it's far in between. Like, they'll let you get a few pieces off and things like that. But for the most part, yeah, like if you put the actual track and like try to match, yeah, it's done. They're taking it down unless you're with that artist, with that label, and you can get it cleared. But even that takes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even that takes a little bit. So yeah, man, it becomes like a real headache when it comes to that, man. But I do like, but there is ways around that too. Just if you don't know, they do have a library of music. So you just, make a video in your story, put their music on from their sample, and you can get around it, kind of finessing it that way. You just post that story as an actual post with the song in there, and bam.
But that's still not the same though.
Yeah, it's still not the same. It's still a lot of working around. It's not the same as like before when you used to just drop it right on there, no problem. It was the Wild Wild West back then. I did like the early days of Instagram though. I do like these stories a little bit too, but the stories was basically Snapchat driven, right? It took
1,000.
And then now these subscriptions,
all Snapchat's food,
and then the subscription thing is taken from OnlyFans. But the only thing is for following certain females. Yeah, I would assume that you're.
So there's a paywall.
Yeah. That's why I think like if there is a paywall, it does make it a lot harder to say, hey, it's not like. You have a membership, so it's like, hey, I'm going to have a little bit of, risque photos, whatever. I'm going to have some real content on here. I think it's going to end up, I think it's straight up that. That's just me. And I think Instagram is letting that fly. My personal opinion. The
almighty dollar, man. Things change quick.
I mean, are you paying obviously you're not paying just to be somebody's subscriber, but like I'm not
subscribing to nobody on Instagram.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it a beam.
Me either. I'm just saying, let's just say you're a whole different race, blue collar, working in a big office, whatever, right? Your favorite IG model asks you to subscribe for $1. Would you naturally assume, right, that she's probably showing something? Just naturally.
I would think so.
I would have
but
to
I don't know if IG is really letting
behind the paywall.
Letting girls show,
I would think behind the paywall they letting things slide. The same way, like when you're on what's the name, Patreon, they letting it slide and fly.
On Patreon?
On Patreon, yeah. It's because it's behind the paywall, so there's not too many people that's gonna pay to report you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, yo, yeah, I'm a fan of this guy. I'm gonna pay just to do this monthly subscription just to go ahead and tell on him. Like, what? Unless you're doing something wild or crazy, but more times than not, like they'll have like a porn chicks doing like some podcast or whatever, titties out. You know what I'm saying? Just no problem. So yeah, I look at it like, man, if that's going on, you have these different mediums. I think the paywall is what it is. Same thing with OnlyFans. The only reason why OnlyFans is let it slide because it's like, you know what? It's a paywall behind this, like, and it's working. It was supposed to be just to follow some people, follow some artists, get their, their own version of pay for your behind the scenes stuff. And then, just like everything, the porn game, boy,
like niggas is horny, bro. Like I said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Niggas is horny. That probably should be the name, the title of the episode. Niggas is horny.
Niggas is horny. Get taken down real fast. The fastest yellow flag.
What?
just demonetize. They won't even offer monetization anymore. It'll be like that Nas album, The End.
Oh.
I remember when he was going to come out with that. I kept squinting. I was like, I got a lot of white friends that are Nas fans. I don't know if I really want them to have that nigga album out. You know what I'm saying?
Like give him another reason to say the word, man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that's going to I'm going to let that one fly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Clark, man, you heard that nigga album? Like, hold up, bro. We're going to shoot the fair one later.
Oh, man.
So you know.
That's wild.
But it's true, though.
That's wild. Anything? You know what, actually? I've been wanting to talk about something for a little bit.
Go ahead.
So, like, you've been seeing all the stuff. You've been seeing all the stuff coming out about the Lakers and the meetings that they've been having, and Darwin Ham saying all the stuff that he's been saying. And
all the subs at Russell Westbrook, basically.
Bro, listen, this shit is so wild to me. Like when LeBron says we, right? Mm-hmm. LeBron, it never means us. It either means you or me, but not us together. He's like, hey, we have to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice.
You got to sacrifice.
We want to win the chip. I want to win the chip. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's never LeBron. Anytime, don't ever listen to this nigga LeBron talk about sacrifice. When it comes to nobody has to sacrifice, he's never had to sacrifice at all ever in life on the basketball court.
The only time I seen him at least attempt that was year one playing with Wade. And that was probably like the only time he's seen a player that he's played with on the floor that was like, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? And Wade was nice at the time. And then Wade had to have a convo with him like, nah, you that guy. Ever since then?
Yeah, but he's never had to never had to come out and say, yo, they never came out and said, hey, we got to sacrifice.
He did that on his own, which is the reason why they lost that first year. You know what I'm saying? Second year, they didn't lose because he actually stepped up. They told him, hey, nah, we need you to be that dude. I don't think with
LeBron,
him,
it's all lips. All I'm saying,
it's
man,
lip service.
It's all lip service when it comes to when this nigga Darwin Ham is saying, "Hey, people have to play new roles on the team." He's not talking about LeBron.
Everybody knows he's talking about Westbrook.
You get what I'm saying? So it comes across as bullshit.
Of course, everybody knows.
And if I'm Russell Westbrook. And I'm sitting here with MVPs, All-Stars, this, that, and the third. I'm a Hall of Famer.
Triple-double since, 3 years.
Triple-double since triple-double been a triple-double, right?
Exactly.
I know you ain't talking to me.
That's what I mean.
Because everything you telling me right now is all bullshit because you're not talking about this nigga. This nigga ain't sacrificing shit.
Now, let me ask you, though.
He won't stay on the wing and play the wing. He gotta have the ball in his hand. Tell me what he's sacrificing.
I'm not saying he should. Really.
That's why Russell can't get in no edgewise because he don't have the ball.
No, I get that. Now I'll say this, right? Because he's only playing with the ball like 20 or 30% of the time. I'm gonna actually defend Westbrook on that. He's only playing with the ball 20 or 30% of the time.
Now, I don't defend Westbrook.
No, I know. Now, with LeBron, though, right? How many people has he really played with for him to sacrifice? He's played with a lot of people, but even right now.
No.
Even right now,
Chris Bosh could have got his shit off. Don't tell me he didn't. He couldn't have if LeBron just stayed on the fucking wing.
I think most NBA players, natural scorers can get their shit off. Just because
Kevin Love, he told this nigga, stop trying to fit in. I need you to be you. Then he told this nigga, you got to sacrifice. Kevin Love.
Yeah, no, that was like
Kevin Love was dropping 30 and 20 every night.
Yeah, no, he was nice. He was nice
with nobody.
He was nice.
So imagine if LeBron was just on the wing. Imagine how much Kevin Love could have really got his shit off.
Once again, though,
we got to sacrifice. We meaning you.
I think it's stupid for
so that we can win. Meaning me.
I think it's stupid for them to phrase it that way. But even right now, I still think he's the best player on that team.
Down. They're not talking about broken down AD either. Who can't stay healthy? Who don't want to work out? He don't want to train in the off season.
Yeah, like the whole AD thing is, I think, if anything, that was the.
But we got to sacrifice, and we have to be comfortable playing new roles. You and you, Russell.
Yeah, this is not
so AD that we can reach the ultimate goal. We meaning me
and Clutch Sports. it's a Clutch Sports thing.
Yeah, so to me that's a little bullshit.
No, all right. The phrasing
and that just adds to
the phrasing is bullshit, right? But like I said, with LeBron, right now he's still the best player on that team. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's still the best player on that team, and 9 times out of 10, he's the best player on any team he plays on. That's the whole point. That's the part where it's like, how much sacrifice are you going to tell the best player to really do?
It's still a team sport, bro.
No, it is. It is a team sport. I'm just telling you, it's a hard place for.
So then don't say bullshit. Like that's my whole thing.
I never said it wasn't bullshit. I said that I don't think they should have packaged it off like that. I think they should have just told him straight up, like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying?
You got to sacrifice for LeBron.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice.
That's essentially what it is. Don't. Hey, we're gonna do this. Like, nah, I'm gonna get all this credit, my nigga. I just need you to play this role. I need you to dumb down everything that you've been doing for the past 15 years. I need you to stand in the corner and shoot threes.
Yeah, and I'll be real. Like, when he went there, I'll restate this again. When he went there, I just thought that wasn't a good idea off rip because they're the same.
But if LeBron would have, quote unquote, sacrificed played a wing,
I still don't think it would have worked out as even that well, because to me, all right, with AD there, you could have had any other, even though LeBron can shoot, it would have been better if it was like KD and AD, you know what I'm saying, with Westbrook there.
But you see what I'm saying? He should sacrifice, though.
It's just the space, and those guys are, it's like, I know he played well with Derrick Rose, right? But Derrick Rose was still able to shoot the three. Since Westbrook right now can't hit the three, you definitely need like a lights out 3-point shooter that's starting, and that's a star. Westbrook would play great with Middleton right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was Westbrook, Middleton, and AD, they make the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? They make the playoffs and they'd be fine. But with LeBron, it's literally a 6'8". LeBron is 6'8", and then you have Westbrook that's 6'2", and they're like kind of clones of each other. LeBron can shoot better than Westbrook, but he just don't catch and shoot. He'll catch it, do that little dribble, do that little wind up with the left hand, and hit it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how LeBron shoots. He has to typically shoot off the dribble. So it's hard for him to be on the just a spot up guy. He could be a slasher, but spot up guy ain't gonna really work out there for him. And on top of that, he's a legacy guy, face of the league, about to be the number 1 scorer of the all-time NBA. It's hard to tell that guy to sacrifice, especially that he has the rings on top of that. Y'all might have the same amount of MVPs, but he's definitely got the rings on top of that. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I just don't think they should have packaged it that way. It should have been straight up like, yeah, Russ.
You got to sacrifice for this nigga, fam.
You gotta have to do this because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you came over
then
here.
you got to let him make the decision. But you don't say, hey, we got to do. And like I said, when it comes to LeBron, we means either you or me. It doesn't mean us.
Yeah. And that's always going to be a thing with LeBron until he retires, really. At the end of the day, he's one of those, like, he is the system. And
then this nigga Darvin switched up so quick, talking about how much he likes Russell Westbrook and this, that, and the third. Now it's, hey, nigga, I'll bench you. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I think it was just like he wanted to try the nice way thing, and then he probably was like, Coach Hand, man, you known for being a dog and so he probably was like, man, I'll bench you. You know what I'm saying? Probably feeling himself once they gave him the meeting, like, if you want to bench Russell, let him know. You know what I'm saying? I'll bench you. I'm like, of course. Like, the only two people that's not going to get benched is AD and LeBron, because that's clutch sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts. Right now, it's the LA Clutch.
Yeah, so, and he's about, like I said, LeBron's about to get the scoring title this year. It's about to be, I think they're going to have a good year, though. Mm-hmm. I think what's going to come down to is if they get the supporting cast that can shoot a lot of good threes, you know, play some good defense, and, you know, they just need to find their spots of where they can be successful. To me, Westbrook needs to have, here's what Westbrook does need to work on, right? Raising that 3-point percentage for whenever he does shoot the three. Doesn't need to shoot them as often.
Yeah, I'd hold a mutiny if I was Russell Westbrook.
No, for sure. I'm just saying. And the other thing is when he's catching passes, he just needs to secure the catch. Mm-hmm. Just secure the ball. After that, everything else is pretty easily. All those things are easily correctable. You know what I'm saying? It's knowing how your teammates like the ball. You know, where your teammates are going to pass you the ball for you to finish. Little things like that. And I think it'll be straight. Like, I think I need to see, like, a few alley-oops of Russell Westbrook. I haven't really seen those. I remember used to seeing KD used to throw up alley-oops of Westbrook on fast breaks.
Yeah, man. It's a tough one for the Lakers, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I think overall they'll end up being fine in the back end of things, though. But it is a tough scenario. They don't have, like, in their up and coming season, they have what? Lonnie Walker, Kendrick Nunn, who else? They need to fill up everything.
I don't even know.
It's going to be a bunch of vet minimum players. So hopefully they don't go as old as last year. You know what I'm saying? I think they need to get half young players, or like a bunch of, like, they need to get like Aaron Ross and like a few other players that can like play some defense, put some points on the board, and just be reliable. That's what they need. And I think they'll be all right. I think they'll still make the 7th or 6th seed. You know, I think with LeBron going for the scoring title this year, I think they're going to work something out. If not, they might get Kyrie too. Who knows? If that trade ends up going on. If KD gets traded first, then I can see Kyrie being on the Lakers.
I don't know. Because I damn sure know KD don't want to play with Russ. So
No, but that's why I say KD would be gone first.
No, I ain't getting rid of, like I said, they'd be stupid to get rid of KD. Ben Simmons back.
Oh, so you're trying what the Rockets tried with Harden at least? At least try to see what's up?
Yeah, but Harden didn't have nobody on the team.
No,
the
for
nigga
sure.
got Kyrie and Ben Simmons, 2 other All-Stars.
And for some reason, he wanted out while he knew that, too. That's to me. And actually, he said it after they picked up TJ Warren and other buddy, right? That was kind of weird. To me, I was like, those are pretty good players. If Ben Simmons plays, and he's like, as they said, and I thought so, too.
He's still there, so.
If Ben Simmons is playing and he's playing like point center type of shit, you know, like a big man center.
Small ball five?
Yeah, small ball five. Draymond-esque, you know, just setting up nice passes, and then when he's off the ball.
But bigger, faster, stronger than Draymond.
Bro, and then when there's fast breaks, like Kyrie can throw a full court pass to somebody. KD could do the same thing. Joe Harris can do the same thing. And he's going to get a lot of easy buckets. And plus, they were saying, like, a bunch of those. And honestly, I mean, Steve Nash could literally put the same plays that when Amari got the ball, where Amari got the ball is where Ben Simmons should get the ball.
Yeah, they won't have to have him. They won't have to have him at the top of the key anymore. He should really be at the dunker spot.
I think it should be half and half. I think it's half and half. When he plays with a lot of shooters, he could be up top because it's only one person sinking down. And if it's one person sinking down, and if it's not a big and they're small, run down there and post them up. And now you guys are gonna have to collapse down, and it's just gonna be shooting. It's gonna be target practice all day with KD, Kyrie, and Joe Harris, all day shooting. If not, you know what I'm saying? You can. Oh yeah, and TJ Warren could be shooting too. Bunch of guys. You got 4 guys that could just let off. Oh, Patty Mills, Seth Curry. Bunch of guys that could just let off some clips. So. Most of the
Brooklyn got a really good squad. I mean, I don't know why KD.
That's the part to me, I'm gonna be real. I didn't understand that. I really didn't understand that. I thought he was gonna really stay there. I thought he was gonna just hold the fort. But when he did it, I was like, okay, you know, I don't know. It's hard to really call what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? All I know is he said the last thing was false. You know what I'm saying? When he actually wrote that tweet, you know what I mean? And I forgot what it was on too. They were just saying that he would retire if he didn't get traded or something like that. That was like
he said he's not retiring.
So that's not
true.
That's not true. He never came out and did that with any other rumors though.
Yeah.
He just said, hold on. This one though. I'm not letting this one fly. I'm hoop. Yeah, for a second, I was like, damn, he's standing on it all the way. Just gonna retire. Then I looked up, can you get all your money if you retire? And you can, really. So I was like, damn, that's a petty ass move. But I was like, I don't think he's just gonna outright just do that either. You know what I'm saying? Still got a few more good years. It kind of helps the overall brand.
He ain't no spring chicken, but he's still balling.
No, plus I think it just helps his overall brand being in front of the cameras, being able to play. Like, he still has a company to run. You know what I'm saying? He has a whole media company to run and the whole ESPN Plus thing that's going on. So all that stuff, man, he needs to be out there playing because they didn't offer him the Tom Brady check like that. You know what I'm saying? So my personal opinion, go out there, hoop up. Wrap up your career. Yeah. Try to bring the Nets to championship. And I think, honestly, looking at their squad, they're top 2, top 3 in the East.
Easily.
If they're healthy, no drama.
Right now. But it all depends.
We're just talking about on paper.
It all depends, though, bro. You can't say with no drama when you have Kyrie there.
No, hey, look, there's always going to be drama.
And with KD, man, KD got a little bit of drama to his personality. He likes a little bit of chaos.
No, for sure. I mean, no additional drama, and you kind of set it back to level 0. Because realistically, they won 17 games and lost only like 2 or 3 when they had Harden, KD, and Kyrie on the floor together. I think they're going to win. They'll probably, like, if it was Ben Simmons on that same thing, I think they only lose maybe 1 or 2 more games, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So that team is going to still be really good. They'd probably be 15-14. I mean, 15-4. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be a nice little season going on. Lots of interesting drama. He might be on Boston. He might be on the Nets. So many things so many factors. But I think he should stay on the Nets. Just try to win this ring for real, though. Smartest thing for this man to do.
Yeah. Either way, I'm not trading him. Point blank. Period.
I really wouldn't.
You're gonna be a Brooklyn Net for at least another 3 years, nigga. Straight up.
No, I would. I would.
You gonna be hitting that hezzy Jimbo in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I would honestly, like, as the owner, I would definitely. I understand that move because it's a generational talent. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that, bro. Just like.
And everything is set up. It's
There's
not
certain
like
things like, yo, when you do everything somebody's asked for, like literally every single thing that somebody has asked you to do, and you do it with a smile on your face, and they still
happens all the time.
find something wrong. You just want to, oh my God. Like, let's take it off of this, right? Just anything. You do everything everything that somebody asks for. You do it. You do it perfectly. You give them exactly what they want, and they still mad. Sometimes it's like you just want to smack them in the face.
Yeah, that's a fact. That should be happening all the time. Some lame ass shit, but it be happening. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you still.
But like, no, with the whole KD thing, yeah, I would be
Like, he's bordering on miserable.
I would be crossing my fingers, hoping that, you know, if I'm making that move to like try to keep him there, that everything just runs smooth, man. Because they actually got a good team. I don't see what the issue would be. Obviously, like, KD got some things to be mad about, but at the same time,
What things could he be mad about at the Nets?
No, I'm not talking about at the Nets. I'm just talking about just what happened in general. Because he played when he could play. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt.
What could he be mad about?
I'm just saying how it unfolded. He could be mad at Kyrie. He could be mad at Ben Simmons getting traded there and not playing. There's a lot of factors, little factors. The whole front office thing.
I think he only has one thing to be mad about, personally. But continue.
Nah, but like I said, like there's lots of little stuff. But to me, he still needs to take accountability and point at himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I okayed a lot of these things. Whether I said I gave the thumbs up or didn't tell him nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, or
didn't say no.
Yeah, because you could have said.
That's on you.
Because he could have said no. He could have said, "Hey, look, man, nah. I don't want Nash. Like, Nash ain't it. Da 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 da." Now I understand the whole.
He wanted Nash.
I'm just saying if that's true, the quote unquote people are now saying he didn't want Nash and like, oh, I never decided to choose that. Whatever, right? Sean Marks was, just so you know, Sean Marks used to work on the Suns and was hired. You know what I'm saying?
I know that too.
So that was an inside deal for sure. But at the same time,
but I know that the reports definitely said that Kyrie and KD handpicked Steve Nash.
And to me, yeah, there was definitely other coaches at that point in time.
Especially according to Kyrie, they don't really need a coach. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, I remember that. I thought that was a not so bright statement.
Yeah, so
there's too much.
He could only be mad at Kyrie, dog.
There's too much strategy going on in these NBA playoffs and finals for you not to think that you don't need a set of eyes that is at least prepared and ready to draw something up to stop the bleeding, to actually open up the lead, man. Come on, coach is important. Why? If you don't have a coach, go play street ball. That's what it is.
It don't make sense. Like, back on the KD thing though, he can only be mad at Kyrie because obviously he can't be mad at James because he's back cool with James again.
Yeah.
So, like, you want to get traded because Kyrie's there. Because if you want to get traded for anything else, you're fucking crazy.
I mean, that's what I'd be thinking. I thought he should have. I really don't know why he wants to be traded.
Because supposedly when Kyrie was doing his whole vaccine thing, he wanted the team to let Kyrie play from jump.
Oh, he was on let Kyrie play
from jump.
But the team was like, nah, don't let him play.
You can't play if you only playing away games. And then not every away game. Because you can't play
in Toronto.
Yeah, you can't play in Toronto. You can't play in the Knicks. You can't play.
I think he couldn't play in most of California.
Yeah,
or
he
was
couldn't.
it like the Warriors shit or whatever?
He couldn't play in most of California. So it was like Kevin wanted Kyrie to still be able to play.
Yeah. James
wasn't having it from jump. So like you're mad that they didn't let Kyrie play the 10 games that he potentially could have played, the 20 games that he potentially could have played?
I think if I had to guess, the only thing that makes sense to me, and this is just me trying to reach, because a lot of it doesn't make sense to me, but the only thing that makes sense to me is that...
And then this nigga Kyrie came... Jesus Christ.
I mean, honestly, he's probably so much of his boy that he don't give a fuck, right? That's his boy. He riding out with it. He thick or thin. So I think that's one. Two, I think since...
How is Kyrie his boy, though, bro?
I don't know.
He met this nigga in the NBA, I would assume.
Nah, a lot of these people end up... some form of AAU, and they have a...
There's too much of an age difference between the two of them, I think.
Are they?
I don't think Kevin Durant and Kyrie played together on AAU.
They're both one and done, though.
Okay.
I mean, let's see. I mean, I would have to check the draft and all that for Kyrie, but they're AAU. You can be depending on your age. You guys, you can have young players play with seniors. You can have, you'll have people playing up all the time. So just being in the circuit, waiting for your next game, talking.
Oh man.
I can see that. Let's see.
Oh man, this shit bordering on silly.
No, for sure, but
it's bordering on silly for real.
Anyways, but my main point that I was gonna get to was with KD backing Kyrie and everything like that. I think really what it's coming down to is, I think with KD being locked in at a certain number, not financially, but he's locked in for 3 years, right? For his new contract?
4.
It's 4 years, right? I think with 4, is it 4, 3 and an option, something like that?
I have no clue, but I know it's a 4-year deal.
I think it's 3 and an option in total. But with Kyrie not being locked in, I think that's also a part of it too. I think he's just trying to me, maybe it's a ploy for him to force the Nets to make sure they lock him in at some point of the year. Maybe he's riding out with them that much. He's actually not annoyed at Kyrie.
Yo, but how?
Maybe. I'm saying maybe.
But how?
This devil's advocate here. You know what I'm saying?
But how removed from reality can you be after this nigga pulled the shit that he pulled to expect them niggas to give this nigga $200 million?
Yeah, because it was weird. And here's another weird timing part. The trade request got there after he just signed. He didn't sign anything. He just, just locked into his normal deal. And then KD was like, okay, I want to trade request. Like, there's so much time. Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense, bro.
On the timing aspect, it doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm like, maybe this is all a bluff. Hey,
I'm in a great place with the Nets. KD request trade.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking the only thing I could think of is he wants Kyrie locked in, because that's the only thing I can think of. If he don't want Kyrie locked in, he wants to get out of there because of Kyrie. But the answer is Kyrie on both of them.
Yeah, the shit. Yeah, and that's wild, bro. Because he's supposed I don't know. I'm not trying to diss the man, but you supposed to be your own nigga, man.
No, for sure.
It's not like you little bro to Kyrie. You're big bro to Kyrie.
Yeah. Let's see. What year is it? Let's see. Kyrie draft. Let's see. I'm trying to think when them boys came in. Kyrie draft.
Kyrie was 2012?
2011. And then let's see.
KD was like 06, 07, 08?
07.
07.
All right, so he's got some time. Yeah, he's got some good time on him.
Definitely, yeah, full 4 years.
Yeah, full 4 years. Nah, but that full 4 years, you still can see some niggas.
I guess, bro. But like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that these niggas met in the league.
No, I'm almost positive they met AAU at some point. They didn't meet on the court.
You like destroying your career for this nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like you looking wild. You're looking wild. Like
the only thing
legacy staining, bro.
The only thing I can say is that he's never requested a trade. I'll say that.
Nigga. Oh, man.
The only thing I could give him right now when it comes to how he's handled teams, he's never requested a trade.
If you win a trade, if you win a chip with Boston, if God forbid if he goes to Boston and wins a chip, that's Jason Tatum's chip.
It's basically he's pulling the same Warriors move.
You get what I'm saying? Like anywhere he goes and teams up, like this was your opportunity, right? And you let this little fucktard, sorry, I shouldn't say that, but you let this nigga come in and destroy shit.
He should have. Honestly, he should have just stayed with the Warriors.
These niggas paid him when he was hurt.
Yeah, he was gonna get paid irregardless.
I know, but still.
The Warriors had a big check for him too. I think they had the max ready for him too.
Yeah.
So shoot, he was gonna get paid. Matter of fact, he probably would have got paid more. He would have got the Curry money. Both of them boys, 200.
Yeah, Draymond would have had to leave. You out of here, Dre.
Oh yeah, if the beef was going on and KD decided to stay, yeah. That might have ended up going down like that for sure.
Man.
But I think but like I said, man, with KD, I think he should just stay and just let this whole thing blow over. Somebody mentioned this the other day too. I mean, it's not the same thing, but it kind of was the same thing where Kobe was real mad at the Lakers that one year, was really hot at Genie and how bad the team was and all that shit.
Yeah, I know somebody. I heard somebody had tried to make that correlation, but it is so vastly different.
Yeah, it's mad different now. I really thought he was going to be on the Clippers though. Shoot,
it was so vastly. The Lakers had nobody. They were bleeding this nigga Kobe Bryant, right? Mm-hmm. The team was trash.
No, this team that KD has is actually pretty good.
Is top 3 in the East right now. Right now, and I'm not gonna. I don't see why they're not top. They're not the number 1 team in the East right now, as presently constructed.
They might need another big.
Another what?
Another big man, probably. That's about it.
I think they got 2 big men, dog. They got Claxton and somebody else. I'm pretty sure they got
DeAndre's done. Claxton is definitely there. KD and Ben Simmons is going to be holding the fort, but they just might need a backup JaVale. Just, some shit like that just to cement it. Oh, and the only reason why I'm saying that, you have Embiid and Giannis to deal with. And we know they're factors down there. You need, sometimes you just need some skilled fouls to lay that down. You know what I'm saying? That's my only thing. Shit, man. What else has been going on in the sports world though?
Shit, nothing really. I mean, that's pretty much been the biggest thing that I've seen, other than like Deshaun.
Oh yeah.
The NFL trying to throw the book at him.
It's
not trying to. I mean, it's well deserved. Like honestly, and he was kind of wild with all this shit. Like all this shit that's come out with like the actual case stuff. Like, he was kind of wild to be like, yo, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not settling with none of these girls. Like, I don't feel like I did it. Like, he is wilding.
I think that's why he ended up doing the apology.
Yeah, but before, like, he didn't know all of this shit was written down? When he was like, yeah, I didn't do nothing wrong and this, that, and the third. Like, he didn't.
I think he knew that 24 out of those 26 cases, he was going to get taken care of, if not most of them. So he was on his cocky shit. I'm just going to be real. I think he was on his cocky shit. You feel what I'm saying? No pun intended. But he was definitely
and
on
I'm
that.
not settling.
Yeah. That's what that was. He was standing on it. You're like, hey, fuck that.
I'm not settling. And then you settle?
No, of course he was going to have to sell. It's overwhelming amount of numbers. It's not 5 people.
I really thought that maybe the owners of the Texans had did some wild shit, like on some conspiracy theorist shit. But this nigga's just sick.
And then they had.
And then when he apologized, he put on the little sick. Yeah, I'm really sorry for what I did, and who are the people that I've hurted, but I just want to move on. And he put on that voice. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you are sick. He wasn't gonna put on like, yeah, I didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't have that voice no more, dog. He put on I'm really sorry for what I did.
Take all the bass out your voice.
Everything, bro.
Nigga, take all the bass out your voice when you get up on that stage. All right, you hear me? Don't you be up there talking with that cocky shit.
I'm really sorry.
Hey, nigga,
for everything, nigga, for hurting anybody or for what I did.
Do not go in there with bass. Turn it all the way down past the 0. You see where it has that -6? Put it all the way there.
Nigga, what it did sounded like Michael Jackson, boy.
Oh,
that shit was crazy.
That was the hush, little baby, don't.
And then the wild shit is they had a woman interviewing him, so that was even really crazier.
Yeah, all of that is PR moves. It's just to try to. But I'll say this: the best medicine for Deshaun Watson, not for him, but
W's.
for his brand is going to be W's. Like, boy, you need to come in there. There's real pressure on you for you to. I'm not saying you need to be.
And he looked like shit the first game.
They just need a win. He can look like shit, but if they win, and he's not the reason that they lose, for the first two games, he got 2 games, maybe 3 to shake off like the cobwebs when he's back. After that, you need to be on go mode. And the 2-3 games is not fans. That's ex-football players and people on his team like, yeah, we need you to be ready to go now. You feel me? That's who's going to really need him. And the worst part is...
yeah, bro.
I feel bad. And we didn't say this about KD or Deshaun. Like, I know they're professional players, dog, but it would be annoying as fuck, man, if I'd have to keep dealing with motherfucker answering about another dude on my team all day, every day, about some shit I ain't even involved in.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
That's where the distraction thing that they always talk about comes in.
And they come in, and they ain't just one person pulling up every day.
They ask you the same question 18 different ways.
Bro, you asked me this question before practice. Now you asking me this question after practice. Little Cheryl's asking me all these damn questions. And
then you're asking me how is it playing with him given the situation? How is this given the situation?
Well, I got to keep talking your ass every day about this shit. I just balled out in practice. Ain't nobody talking about that shit.
I get it now. I never understood it. Like, I get it now. Like, yo, are you really?
Bro, I just had a triple-double.
And you asking me about
KD. Bro, I got a 200-yard catching game right now. You asking me about Deshaun and his masseuse problems. Come on, man.
Week 12, they asking about Deshaun.
You feel me? So yeah, that's a real distraction. After a while, it's not the first 2-3 weeks. You know, they can be asked more than that. It's the week 12
out of nowhere.
It's hot. It's not hot no more. It's just cold. I froze my ass off, flew over here, got on this bus, freezing over here.
I got a chest contusion.
You got Lisa Salters.
And you asking me?
I'm buying this Heat fan, and you got Lisa Salters in my left ear asking me about you, fam. Lisa Salters sideline reporting, asking me
You're
about.
You're asking me if there's different protocols now for masseuses in the building.
Can't even go mess around with goddamn Sheila no more.
Oh my gosh! And then the Mia Khalifa video comes out. Did we talk about that last week?
I think we did. I think we might have talked about that. Oh my gosh! I think we did.
It was just like, yo, like.
I mean,
like, fuck, man.
I think.
I know Jimmy was out with the porn star. Jimmy G was out with Kira Mia.
Kira Mia. It's not Mia Khalifa, but it's Kira Mia.
Kira Mia, and Deshaun was with Mia Khalifa.
You just got to reverse the initials, and you still get a porn star. You know what I'm saying?
But at least Jimmy took this hoe on a date.
I mean, maybe he's simping, and Watson was pimping. He's like, I already got her here, Chief. Play some little basketball in these little shorts, and
she was in a full-on maid outfit, bro.
Not gonna lie,
she was in a maid, and then she comes out talking about, "Oh, we're just friends."
Now,
knowing that Deshaun beat it down.
Now I'm not gonna sit there and lie. You take away all the masseuse drama. I'm calling Deshaun Watson. It's a better look for Deshaun to have the porno chick in the goddamn maid outfit at your crib. Just saying. Yeah. Like, just saying. You didn't. If you spent the dollar, your house is clean. And something else should be clean too. You feel me?
Sicker part. Somebody was there filming. I don't know if somebody was filming them smash. But somebody was filming them.
Oh yeah, it could have been her homegirl. You know, girls usually kind of roll in packs. If you say, hey man, come through, sometimes they ain't just a one-on-one. They're like, hey, I got my home, I'm already just hanging with my homegirl, can she come? Yeah, I got some drinks over here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Depending on his energy, his vibe at the point in time. Could have been that. I got my homie here too. You know what I mean? Could have been a lot of things. Oh shoot. Yeah, it could have been a lot of things. You feel me? Could have been a lot of things when it comes down to that.
Yeah. Yeah, but so what else has been going on? I know. Did you see the shit about YSL now? It's looking rough.
Yeah, I seen a few things earlier this week, and then it's.
Boy, listen. If any of these reports are true, these niggas ain't getting out anytime soon. If any single one of just one.
I mean,
there's a couple of reports out.
It's 28 people. I don't expect the best for this whole thing. There's
28 people. Supposedly, there's half a dozen snitching, and one of these niggas has been snitching for years. Plural.
I mean, I think there's always 9 times out of 10 there's always probably a snitch. At least somebody to fully corroborate everything. So to get statements to really like realistically think about it. How can you get a warrant just by looking at their social media? Obviously, they have wiretaps and things like that with the phone taps.
The feds don't come for you until they have a case.
No, but it's not the feds. This is a state case. You know what I mean? State RICO on this one. So with this, and that's still not good because it's
not the cops coming for him though.
No, this one is. It's not Atlanta. It's Fulton County or whatever. Them, yeah.
I don't think it's just the cops, bro.
Nah, it is. It is. It's a state case. It's a state RICO case. You can look it up for sure. It's a state RICO case. But let me break this down though. All right, with the state RICO case happening, there's a lot of things that can go right and go wrong. Let's just say somehow YSL gets out of this. Somehow, hey, you know what? Prosecutor was, they messed up in the case, some type of technicality. Let's say they get out on a technicality, right? Mm-hmm. So if they get out on a technicality, guess who can just step right in and just reset all of that? The feds. Mm-hmm. So not only do they have to fight this battle, They potentially have to fight a whole nother battle and start from ground zero and still be in jail or prison or probably jail, because that's where they hold them until they figure out everything.
Okay.
So that's one. Two, there's 28 people locked up in this whole thing, and they ended up picking up more people from what I've heard, right? Mm-hmm. So if they already picked up more people, chances are people are already talking inside, and that person who was talking before didn't have enough to get those other guys that they picked up from that point in time. So now I think what the county did was, it wasn't really 28 people that really knew what was going on all the way through, and they were riders. I think, yeah, they probably got about 8 people that was close enough, and I think they could break. You get what I'm saying? They could break about 8 of those guys, maybe even 15 of those guys. Say, hey, we could break these guys. These other guys we know for a fact, but these are all like the right-hand guys of those guys, and we're going to get to them because we watched them. They have things that they care about. They got families. They got da-da-da-da-da. You know, they're kind of a little bit more square. So we're going to see if we're going to get some of these guys. That's my theory. This hasn't been proven or anything like that. But, you know, putting 2 to 2 together, I just don't see how you can have 28 people fully guilty in a RICO of the same thing. I think that's partially a scare tactic, and the main thing is to get Young Thug. And I think Gunna's chances has gone down the drain now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not. They're definitely trying to stop the money, and
that's why.
And I can agree with some of the reactions to these new reports coming out. Like, yeah, like if you got a $5 million lawyer and the mother niggas got public defendants, I could kind of,
yeah,
you know what I mean. But at the same time, like if y'all are on the same charges, they can't give anybody more time in the entire case. You get what I'm saying? Like I've been a co-defendant before, and if you get charged, like say for instance, I had a paid lawyer, my co-defendant didn't have a paid lawyer.
Yeah.
Right? He can't get more time than me if we have the same thing.
Exactly.
So my paid lawyer is doing the job for the public defender. The public defender's just got, hey, give me what you gave them.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, right, which is true, because this is why I kind of, you know, there's a whole no snitching thing or whatever like that. If you're a part of it, I guess you can, you know.
When it comes, if you're a co-defendant
and you're actually
certain
a part
things,
of it,
you know what I mean?
It's
just like,
you shouldn't be snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Don't snitch.
Don't snitch. You're
right?
a part of it. But there's other parts where it's like, okay, you're literally a citizen. You're a neighbor across the street. You never talk to this person, and you see some foul shit happen. Yeah, call the police, man. Do your thing, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're a civilian, like I say, if you're a civilian, man,
do civilian things.
Do civilian things. But if you're not,
but here,
it's kind of hypocritical.
No,
to say the least.
And I'll say this, right, with the whole no snitching thing, and I don't think that what people don't understand is, I understand both sides of the argument of, okay, you have some of the people that you're with, and they have public defenders, right? And that's a bad look and but what the outside world doesn't know is all your accounts are frozen. All that cash that you had in all these places that you might have been using to look good and stuff like that is also taken too. So where is some of the money?
Where's the money coming from?
Exactly. And if they took all the closest people to dry up the money,
it's rough out there.
So right now they're working off of just, you know, hookups outside in the industry of just like, oh man, I fuck with Thug. Here's some money for your lawyer. Here's some money on your books.
Nah, these niggas, you know, it's just like.
And then obviously, you know, the
lawyers are gonna take the case because they know the nigga got money, especially if the lawyer can free up money. Yeah, his shits are charm. His shits are frozen right now, but the lawyer definitely could free up the money to get paid.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be freed up just for his fee. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just that. They're gonna get something out of it. Yeah. Not even just that too. It's a high profile case. They could talk about it. They could say, hey, you know, as long as that client is talking about, you know, the lawyer did the best that they could, that's a win.
Yeah.
So that's a win for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, but it's tough out there, bro. And it's like, if they lose, a lot of stuff's gonna change in a lot of state courts, especially when it comes to the lyrics and the stuff that these guys are talking about.
Yeah, and also, honestly, if somebody, it depends on some of the plea deal things too, because if somebody takes a plea deal saying that the lyrics is X, Y, and Z, just that alone, there's literally 28 chances that they can get that to be done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now what that does is set precedent.
You just gotta wait. Like, I don't even want to react to anything until like the stuff actually starts.
No, I'm just,
you know what I mean? Because there's just so much stuff.
I'm not even talking about the alleged things. I'm just talking about the outcome of what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they get off now, like I said, I'm hoping, which I hope it does, because that still allows the freedom of speech and music to be had. I guess you can have freedom in movie script writing and other things like that, but you can't really have it in music where it seems to be. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there is a common sense thing where you would say you probably shouldn't talk about something that was super active or unsolved or never tried. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There should be like some type of, you know, hey, let's think about this for a second, because if everybody, because you know, if you're trying to,
shouldn't be rapping about active stuff.
Yeah, I think,
you know what I mean. Like, if that's at the end of the day, if that's what he's not only rapping about it, but he's getting charged, especially Young Thug. He's getting charged as the de facto leader.
Nah, facts.
The one that's calling all of these things to happen. So
I damn near want to make an announcement, man. Like I know I said this a dozen times too, but I'll say it again. If you're a street rapper and you get into the rap game, street rapper, you're already rapping, getting officially into the rap game to where things can turn over, you're getting more eyes on you, your following's coming up, you pass that 10,000, 11,000.
You're making money off of music.
You can potentially make money off of music. You made your first couple thousand off of doing a show. You are now retired from the streets. Simple as that.
Yeah, you definitely should. You shouldn't
just go ahead and retire.
You need a couple of degrees of separation from it for sure.
Just go ahead and retire. It's as simple as that.
I know that the appeal to double down.
You already got the following.
I know the appeal is there to double down, but let me tell you something. It's better. It's probably a little better for you for sure to
gotta be official.
To have a few degrees of separation from that shit.
Bro, you officially signed up for not signed up, but you officially received your 401k, which means you got no money, but you have potential shows coming, and you won't have extra eyes on you, extra shit on you. You don't actually need to be currently in the hood too much. You can shoot your videos in the hood, give out some free shit.
Like,
and be done with it. You know what I'm saying?
At the least, bro, they're looking at rappers to see they have this pattern in their head that they feel that they can convict people on. Rapper from the hood, a rapper that raps about certain stuff. They're gambling that at some point he's gonna take the money that he's earned off of rap to reinvest into the illegal shit that he once came from.
That's a fact.
That's a pattern that they're gambling on.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? And niggas have been kind of talking about it, the rap police and the rap patrol and all of that stuff. Like, that's definitely a pattern. Like,
yeah, no, hip hop police has been around, I want to say allegedly since 1999. like closer to that Shine Biggie, the Shine, what's the name shooting? The Shine Diddy shooting in New York. That's when I started hearing that term. I thought it was just like a pop term, you know what I'm saying? Like what's that term that people say where it's like just a trendy word to use or whatever. But no, it's a real thing. And more so now, what you have to realize is that hip hop has gotten so popular from back then till now that these cops are becoming cops that actually like hip hop. But yeah, they become detectives and say, I already know what the hell they talking about. Let me go ahead and even though I like some of this music, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys off the street, get my credibility up because I want to become X, Y, and Z in the force, out of the force, or X, Y, and Z. So now, these guys are not stupid. These guys are not stupid at all. Like I've been in a downtown before over just a overnight one night, and I've literally heard cops rapping some of the most new poppin' lyrics out. Straight up. So these guys know what's going on. I was surprised at first, but then I was like, nah, I really shouldn't be surprised. Music is music. You know what I'm saying?
They're not lame, bro.
They're not just going.
They're getting paid. They're getting paid to literally study this shit.
And some of these people are just young, so they're just like, oh yeah, I decided to be a cop, and they're young. They might be 19, 20, 21, and they like hip hop. So for them, just doing a little breakdown, it ain't gonna be hard for them. They're already listening to it. It's not a room full of like the old school, when a 30-year-old look like a 60-year-old. You're not getting that anymore. That dude looks just like you. You get me?
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, man, I felt like this was kind of almost a matter of time, but I was never thinking it was going to come down like a whole RICO case and that elaborate. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't think they were going to do it to this magnitude. If anything, I thought they were going to bring it down to 1, 2 people, 3 people. And I'm not talking about YSL. I just thought, in the future of rap, if they were ever to start coming down on rappers, I just thought it would come down to a few here and there. But it looked like they were going and saying these are all organizations, and
yeah, they're making a show out of it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's another way to kill some profit. I'll tell you that, and stop momentum. But then again, there's ways we can still be smart about making music and putting out quality music for people to digest, and we can still tell our stories. But we got to be a little bit more. It can't allude to anything active. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and take that out the door. If something was already solved and it already showed its way, then hey, that's fair game. That's what it seems like now. Craziness, though. Craziness, man. I didn't think the rap game was going to change this much. Whoever thought hip hop would take it this far, or the cops.
Yeah. It's rough out there. Been saying that shit a lot, bro. It's rough out there. Things are definitely changing.
Man, the climate has been changing, man. The music has gotten cool. I like the melodies, you know what I'm saying? I like the drill music too. Like the worldwide drill music is fire. The New York drill, Chicago drill, all that stuff to me is fire to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it has its place, and for me, I'm not going on drills. I'm going to the gym, just trying to get an extra set, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'm running, it kind of makes me move a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Or it's good driving music too. I'll say that. It is good driving music. Not going to sit there and lie to you. So, yeah, man, it's just, we just gotta find a different formula, fellas. And ladies too, because y'all really out here doing y'all thing too. I don't know, but, Yeah, y'all just gotta find a different formula for this hip hop shit.
Yeah, man.
Or this rap shit, really.
We don't want too many more YSL joints going down. It's not really a good look.
Nah, it's looking crazy.
At all. It's not really a good look at all.
Shoot, there's 30 rappers, like over, it almost seems like there's about over 30 rappers dead or in jail, right?
What?
Like,
say that again?
I said it almost feels like there's over like 20 to 30 rappers like dead or in jail that we can like.
From when? When are you talking about?
Almost just this past decade. Like right now. Like shoot. Sure. Honestly, the past pandemic though, you could almost ring off like 5 to 10 easily. And it's usually the rap deaths weren't this heavy, right? Mm-hmm. Or even the indictments. You would have a few like, hey, this rapper missed probation from da-da-da-da-da. And usually the probation was before they even got their deal or whatever. That happens a lot. Those I almost don't even count. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens a lot. But the new charges that these guys are getting, it just seems like it's left. I mean, come on. Remember, didn't we talk about Kodak and his, like him having the pills? Mm-hmm. But then when you really look at it, he did get shot like a month before that. So it's like he really should have pills and a prescription. So it's like, man, you know what? Yeah, they kind of hide on people's trails right now. They're really hoping for things too. So they're really watching people, like they're really watching like street rappers like like legit crime bosses right now. Like they think they're like the Carmine family, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's ever really that deep, but with the imaging and the videos and all that, it could look more realer than what it is. But I'll tell you this, guys, like, I'm just talking to if there's any cops that's ever listening, they're not that organized. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I don't think it's that deep, personally. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are doing entertainment. Not all these guys are actual gangsters. Let's be real. You know what I mean? The term studio gangster was a thing. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think it needs to come back. And I think every one of these rappers actually needs to just be like, man, I'm a studio gangster. And just run with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's looking bad out here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Shit. Also, I guess it's kind of weird here. Another thing, talking about the Young Thug situation too. Like, I think it's kind of stupid that you would sue Young Thug for. Okay, you book Young Thug and now he's in jail, right? You want to sue him while he's in jail and his assets are frozen for the advance. You don't know whether or not he's going to be out, but you're going to sue. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Sometimes it's like, I think you're jumping the gun a bit. Just a bit.
Damn, just automatic suit?
Yeah, like I don't know if he missed the show or not, but it's like, all right, he's in jail.
Yeah. That show's not going to go on. He's in
jail for a RICO charge for, he could be in there the rest of his life. I don't think that $150,000 is the thing that he's thinking about right now. Nor can he get to $150,000 at this point in time. And the fact that he's in jail, so what are you suing?
Especially, honestly, with these club appearances and shit like that, you're giving cash most likely. You're not really doing
a concert.
Oh, it was a big concert?
Concert. He got 150 advance.
Okay. 150 advance. Where was it? Where is it? In America?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Damn, that's a long ways from the 30 I gave him years ago. Jesus. But nah, he's a true superstar right now. You know what I'm saying?
150 was just the advance though, so God only knows how much he got paid. He was supposed to get paid for it.
Yeah, that's a pretty penny. Real pretty penny. So now, okay. I don't think that's right. Oh yeah, honestly, 150 ain't nothing to sneeze at anytime.
No, I'm not saying it's nothing to sneeze at. I'm just saying,
but
like,
just dropping a suit that fast, a lawsuit that fast is kind of like, all right, come on, man. I know you're trying to get the money back. I don't know what
you ain't. We'll make like,
but
you're not gonna get it back any quicker.
For one, you're not gonna get it. Like, his estate is gonna have to go try to. If anything, honestly, it should have been. It should just be like, hey, man, listen, know what's going on, this and that. You know, my fingers is crossed, so I'm gonna just go ahead and only ask for half of that deposit back. You know what I'm saying? We'll just cut the losses if you get out.
Might as well just wait.
That too.
Might as well just wait, because you suing him doesn't mean that you gonna get the money any sooner than if.
Yeah, because honestly,
at all.
Honestly, lawsuits and stuff like that. Some of these bouts go on for 2-3 years. I don't see the advantage, and I'm not sure what the court system is going to do. Because I mean, honestly, that at the end of the day, the court system might rule in their favor, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you're still not going to see them for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Thugs people are going to be like, yeah, he's still fighting this main case, this and that. You know, we're going to have to push back. Let's push back this civil suit until after his case is done. Oh, he's in, you know, the sentence is this. I mean, yo, that guy would look crazy stupid if somehow like this whole case and Thug gets out and it's a short amount of timing. Damn, he would look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look stupid, really, because a young Thug getting out of jail concert is selling out everything. I'll tell you that right now.
You heard about Swiss and Timberland report? They're trying to sue Triller over verses?
Yeah. I don't know. It's from unpaid. It's not them unpaid, but Thriller didn't finish paying them off for the whole thing. They think they gave them like $2 million out of the $8 million or however much.
$28 million they're suing them for.
Yeah, they're suing for $8 million. So it was like
$28 million.
$28 million?
Yes.
Okay. That's a nice one. And they only dropped like a little partial payment.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they're going to be promoting that brand still while the suit is going on, because they already sold it. So at the end of the day, they're just trying to get their chicken in between. But shit, man, I'm kind of surprised too. But then again, I'm not.
Triller probably going broke. Probably a bad deal on their part.
That's what I'm thinking. I think that's
because the versus wave is definitely over.
Yeah, I think that died down pretty hard. I think it could kind of legacy up, but I think it's kind of over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then you have that, the celebrity boxing thing. I'm not sure how much that's going to last. You know what I'm saying? People like the boxing. People like celebrity boxing, but how many people are really checking out for Jake Paul right now for him boxing? Because he's been calling some people out, but even then, I don't really know who they are. Doesn't look like a lot of people are ready to step up and do like some major fights. And I think they have fights all the time now, but it's just like the first like one or two, the one with Mayweather and him. Yeah, you know, I was tuning into that, but these ones is kind of like lackluster. You know what I'm saying? But with the whole, I think I agree though. Triller is probably going broke. They put out a lot of money this whole pandemic though. They're everywhere.
Say that again?
I said I think Triller probably might be going broke though. You're right.
Yeah.
They're out marketing very hard during the pandemic. Everything. Like I said, versus fights, different shows, I'm not sure if they were involved with concerts, but they're out there. Well, they pretty much were involved with concerts because the celebrity boxing matches had concerts going on in between, and Versus is definitely a concert too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's kind of sad, but I hope Swiss and Tim get their money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's going to really happen to Triller after this, because I think those two were really getting all the people together for verses anyways. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if they gave him that Dana White deal, but I'm pretty sure Dana White already got paid, so he ain't worried about actually showing up. So, yeah, it looks like this versus things is about to be dead.
Yeah, it was dead for a minute, man.
Oh, definitely. Dead in the water.
The last good one was, I mean, anytime Jadakiss has been on, has been good.
Oh, yeah, classic with Jada.
Gucci and
Jeezy was a classic one.
Gucci and Jeezy was a classic one. But other than that,
you'll get like little funny moments, like where you see. I think I didn't even. I
haven't
watch
really
it.
been drawn to any other than those.
Yeah, those are the ones I definitely watched. There was a few people talking about a few that I was definitely down to watch, like how they were talking, whether they was having where they wanted Dre and Diddy to do one. Or it was like, I think it was Jermaine Dupri and
Dre
Diddy.
and Diddy could do one. Pharrell and Diddy definitely could do one.
Yeah, like those are good ones. But
Pharrell got more newer stuff. That's the only thing. Diddy really kind of hasn't had anything too tough out.
He's got classics though.
Yeah, of course he's got classics, but so does Pharrell.
But Move That Dope is definitely going to help him out, because that is a... Could always just have Future just step out there. You know what I'm saying?
Pharrell got stuff that came out this year.
That's true. Shoot, he can go Bad
Pharrell
Bunny.
got hits. He got hits that come out recently.
Do the joints with like Bad Bunny, J Balvin, and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
he got
shit.
He's got choices. He's definitely
Puffy, on the other hand, I don't know what Puffy really is attached to in the past 10 years. Maybe the stuff with his son.
He's got things with his son. I mean, you know, I think it's been more business oriented, not so much music. I think he's coming out with something, or came out with something.
Maybe that's why Puffy doesn't want to necessarily do a versus, because it would probably have to be him, right? Him versus.
That's why I said Dre.
Nah, Dre got new stuff with Kendrick and other people. Anderson .Paak, he's got a bunch of stuff.
That's true.
There's definitely recency bias, unless it's two old school artists from a certain era.
Wait. Puff did produce Nipsey's second album, though. He got those. He could throw
Nipsey's second album. Oh yeah, okay. You just brought up Nipsey's name. There's something I wanted to talk about, man.
Rest in peace, and rest in peace. And I think his birthday just passed, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know about his birthday, but they gave him a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Nice. They did do that. I did see that.
This goes back into my thing, right?
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, and like the Hollywood Walk of Fame was like for like titans.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Murphy. I'm talking about like the biggest of biggest stars. You know, like Marlon Brando, Leonardo DiCaprio, like who else got a star the other day? And I was like, man, I don't know if he really deserves a star.
You're talking about Kenan Thompson.
Yeah, Kenan Thompson from Kenan and Kel got a star. Now, so what is Nipsey, a B-lister, a C-lister on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Like, I love Nipsey, and I'm not trying to throw any shade on his name or anything like that, but it's just I
think he's more impact, if anything. And I love his music too. But then again,
he's only had like one or two albums and a couple mixtapes. Like he has.
So wasn't that the same thing with Biggie? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't he only have like two albums? And
two albums before he died, yes.
So,
those albums sold like tens of millions of copies.
Yeah, he
was literally the biggest thing in hip hop.
The numbers games for me, I'll say this, is so much different now. Like, I don't see too many people doing tens of millions and shit like that. They'll sell a few million.
I don't think Nipsey's done that.
He sold a lot, but
I don't. I'll be on the side of I don't think he's hit. I don't think he's hit multi-platinum albums. I don't think he's sold. He went platinum on an album. But I'm just gonna say that I don't think so.
No, and you may be right, but at the same time, it's the and here's what I'm saying about the impact is, and I'm actually kind of shocked that I'm even battling this one. But the impact is like I was kind of shocked how everything lined up, when he did pass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's mad rappers that die in LA all the time. Not too many that get a whole service in the Staples Center type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's where I was like kind of squinting a little bit. I was like, damn. I
get it in LA, right?
Mm-hmm. And honestly, when he did
I get it in LA, right?
And when he did a concert down here, he sold that bitch out. And when he did his meet and greet, it's packed as fuck too. So, and it was more like I thought I was one of the few fans, going to go check him out.
I was never I was never really the biggest fan of his music, right? But again, like, don't you think they're kind of it makes it seem to me like they're kind of watering it down because like he had a big impact, right? He had a big impact in California, but that doesn't have anything to do with the entertainment industry.
No, for sure.
Right? So, like, maybe honor him another way. But, like, you're putting Nipsey next to Michael Jackson now. You get what I'm saying? You're putting Nipsey next to Prince. You're putting Nipsey next to James Brown.
Nah, I feel that. I'll say this. Like,
Bob Marley, like,
There's rappers that definitely should be on there. I would think like a Lil Wayne should be on there already. I'm not sure if he is.
Yeah, Lil Wayne definitely because he was cultural. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, he definitely should be on there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like guys like that.
Nas is debatable, but he could potentially be on there too.
He should be on there. And it's not. He's had a starting out classic album. The business moves on top of that with the
T.I. can get a star on the Hollywood. Excuse me, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, he's been TV star when you think about that, music star in Atlanta, and nationally and things like that, internationally.
Adele, Beyonce, Nipsey. This is why I'm like, all right. So you're telling me, in entertainment wise, Nipsey belongs in the same room as Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince, Eddie Murphy, Steven Spielberg, James Brown.
I'm trying to think.
Let alone Keenan. All right, we already talked about Keenan.
I'm trying to think. All right. Damn, those two.
The Rock.
Those two artists that I'm trying to think that was like kind of on that level, and should they be? Well, not on that level because they probably done more.
Like talking about like the Celine Dion's, bro.
Well, let me ask you this, right?
The Rihanna's.
I think that was more. I think him getting it was more of a.
Give him something else, right?
No. I think him getting it was more. Hey, he was a part of the city, kind of like a Trick Daddy, a newer Trick Daddy Kodak.
So give him a day.
Kinda.
Give him a day, right?
Definitely
if they really care about him, change Rodeo Drive to whatever his real name is. I can't say it, so I don't want to say it and mispronounce it. But it's like
just give him his rap name and he'll be good.
Right? Mm-hmm. Like that, like do some stuff like that if you really wanna honor him, but it just seems trivial. Because it's like, oh, give him a star.
Who
is he next to?
Let me ask you a question.
You feel me? Who is he next to?
Does Wiz Khalifa have a star on the Walk of Fame? I mean, honestly, he's one of the first rappers, if not the first rapper, to perform in the Super Bowl. Black and Yellow.
Nelly performed at the Super Bowl.
He damn sure did. He was the second one. Okay.
Nelly deserves a star before Wiz.
Nelly
deserves a star before Nipsey.
Wait. These were the two rappers I was actually going to mention. I was like, the first rapper, I forgot Nelly was the first one. Because, yeah, he does.
Does Eminem have a star? He deserves a star.
No, he definitely got a star.
50 just got a star. Do you think 50 and Nipsey?
No, 50's accomplished way more, let's be real.
So, that's what I'm saying. And again, I'm not trying to diss Nipsey, bro.
His second album was fire, and it looked like the industry was turning his way. He did get the Jay-Z co-sign in his first mixtape when Jay-Z bought like 1,000 of them for $100 a pop. You know what I'm saying? But he was on his way. He was going to get the industry like, you're good.
Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000%, right? I'm gonna be fully transparent. I thought that name was such a fuckery name at first. Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey?
Because of Nipsey Russell.
Oh.
The musician.
Okay.
And his name was Nipsey Hussle. And I was just like... You know what I mean? I was just like,
Shit. I mean, people usually make monikers and names like that all the time.
I got past it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just like that was a part of my Nipsey Hussle journey. When I first heard the name, it completely turned me off of everything. So I never listened to his music. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen to his music until probably when he died.
A lot of people, that was the thing. A lot of people didn't listen to his music until he died. I personally was on him, like, I'm not going to say day one or nothing like that, but when he dropped that Crenshaw mixtape,
I didn't listen to it because his name was Nipsey Hussle. I'm going to keep it a beat.
No, I feel you. I'm just throwing out my side along with your side. When I did listen to him, right, it was because Drama was hosting the mixtape. I didn't listen to the non-DJ Drama one. I hear Drama cutting it back, spinning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan of Drama. You know, we're from this side. Gangsta Girls mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? And at that point when he dropped it, it was like, damn, okay. There's a West Coast artist and he's doing a tape. I'm going to check this out. I even heard I used to listen to even the Gangsta Grills when he had like the Slim Thugs and those guys coming on there too. You feel what I'm saying? He brought those guys on there. So I was like, all right, shit, let me check this out. And I was like, damn, these beats are hard. He's doing his thing. And then to have Drama on there, then I think he might have had like one or two. He had the Sade sample. I was like, all right, this is hard. He had a Sade sample and it was hard. Then after that, maybe a week or two after that, I heard about the Jay-Z purchasing, the multiple tapes or whatever like that. And I was like, damn, I didn't even know this was $100. I'm getting this for free off of the sort, Boxton, and where's the other joint that I got it off of? My mixtape. Is it My Mixtape or was the other one?
Dat Piff. My Mixtape.
It was that
all
Piff.
Types of stuff.
This one was that. This one was that Piff at the time. So yeah, man, like it was hard, but I completely get hearing a name and not wanting to fuck with it because I'm pretty sure a few cats in the West Coast that really knew Freeway Ricky Ross didn't want to listen to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At first, the music was so hard. Eventually, you know what it was. Eventually, you had to check it out. But I get it. I get it. When you have a history with listening to something or seeing something or know the history about something, you're just not gonna want to just openly listen to it.
I'm gonna say this. I respect Nipsey for more so what he did in the community, right? Mm-hmm. Than his music.
No, for sure. There's
only a couple of songs. There's only a couple of Nipsey songs that I actually like. Mm-hmm. Right? That Sade song not being one of them. I really don't like that song.
I just love the sample. That shit was hard as fuck.
But like all the stuff he did in his community, building up the business, the marathon clothing store, mm-hmm. empowering a lot of people in his gang and in his community, like all of that stuff is great, right?
Yeah.
but that has nothing to do with the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Nah, hey, you know what? I could kind of see where he's at. You and Wack might be on the same side of it. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. But
Wack said that too?
Yeah, but he was being a hell of a lot more disrespectful in the tone. I'll say that.
I don't see. Yeah, damn it.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was hella disrespectful.
I low key thought that this was like a solo thing. Like
no, there's a few people on that side. Like when you break it down in that way of just like, okay, the standard of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah, like you're just speaking on the standard of Hollywood Walk of Fame, and you're putting in other stars, and like, you know, you're like, hey, did he have the impact of Howard Stern? Did he have the impact of Trump's name on there? Did he have that impact, even though he had fucked Donald Trump, right? Like, did he have that impact? Did he have the impact of Michael Jackson, Prince, any of these people? So, you know, you're making valid points. So it's like, okay,
I'm leaving off the light skinned nigga from Canada.
No, for sure.
Because he's definitely going to get one.
No, some of these guys already got it. I mean, Khaled got his the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Khaled is deserving of a Hollywood Walk of Fame, I think.
I would say after him getting Snapchat and all that going, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like it's not just musically, but like entertainment wise, like yeah, I think Khaled probably.
But I'm not going to sit there and lie though. That We Taking Over, when that first came out,
that was a big song.
I want to say that song rang off for a good 6 months, maybe a full year. Yeah.
I want to say that was a Danger Hands beat.
Mm-hmm. And then he still has all We Do Is Win. I mean, I don't even love listening to that song, but he plays that every time. And,
oh God, I hate that song.
And you know how many people?
I cannot stand.
I look around and people's hands are up.
Yeah, I can't stand it. It's just like It's a part of pop culture now.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it's on the level of "We Will Rock You."
Yeah, because every time, and it was a brilliant song. Like just because I don't like the song now, it doesn't mean I don't see the brilliance of it. Because when you have an NBA champion, you have NFL champion, you have a high school game. Damn it, a high school game, middle school game, and the first thing that they play, all I do was win, 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 no matter what. Not the kids, but you know, the venue is playing it. You know what I'm saying? He did his job. He's got a certified classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got a certified classic and
a forever classic.
And then I'm on one. He got a bunch of hits that musically. Shoot, I pretty much agree. And you know what? Not too many DJs has put out albums from the hip hop community and could have a Walk of Fame. There's a lot of DJs that held it down.
No, he's got classic songs. The one with Drake and Ross. Mm-hmm. She Wasn't With Me Shooting in the Gym.
Yeah, Stay Scheming.
Oh my God.
He's got a bunch.
He's got a few.
But I like I'm on one though. You know what I'm saying?
He's got a few heaters.
You know, like. The shit with him and Rihanna.
Yeah.
He's done
a lot. Shit with him and Bieber.
But yeah, no, I could agree when you put him towards the credentials of like Mike Jack and
Puff
and all that.
Dr. Dre,
but don't get it twisted.
Snoop.
Don't get it twisted. He got all those people co-signed him too. So who knows?
Co-signed him.
No, co-signs do help.
We're not giving niggas stars on
Snoop?
Potential.
No. Snoop done songs with him and what's name?
You know what I'm saying? We not giving niggas stars on Potential.
It's not Potential. I said after hearing the second album though, I will be real. As long as he went in that trajectory or more, and he didn't do anything to fuck up anything, like nothing, you know, rap politically or whatever, like to where he would look totally in the wrong because he slapped a security guard in the face and nobody better than I. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think he cursed out some white dude. Nobody better than I. Snip. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as long as he was able to keep it in that pocket of you respect it, you fuck with him, I think slowly but surely, who knows? But I know those videos and the whole production and everything went up tenfold from that first to second album. Just you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Just listening earlier today, I heard it real quick. I was like, yeah, it's just miles away. You know what I'm saying? And now, well, it's not even the second album. That was his first album, technically. Victory Lap is his first album. So, but like I said, it's a pretty good album. And I think trajectory wise, if he would have been able to put out 4 to 5 albums.
Yes, after those 4 to 5 albums.
No, for sure.
We're definitely thinking about.
He would have been locked in. And like I said, you have Tupac, who didn't have many albums out before. You know,
What you mean?
How many?
Tupac had a few albums, my
before
nigga.
he died?
Yes.
How many?
Like 3 or 4.
Probably like
That
3.
all went like 4 or 5 platinum plus.
You don't have to put the platinum anything because the numbers, once again, are massively different back then to what today's are.
I understand.
Nobody's getting those numbers.
I understand that.
Nobody even close is getting.
But I wouldn't. I mean, but what I'm saying is, Nori put out mad albums too. I wouldn't necessarily put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I don't think he ever had a platinum album. He's had a lot of gold albums.
Definitely a lot. He's got
platinum singles.
He's got platinum singles. For sure.
But when you talking about albums going platinum now, it's different.
He might have went platinum on the second one. I'm not sure. But, I mean, almost everything was going damn near platinum. But, no, he said he went gold a lot, though. He openly and honestly said, yeah, I went gold on this. I went gold on this.
No, it went gold on a lot of projects.
Yeah. But musically, maybe not. But that Drink Championship, that depending on how long that goes number 1 for.
Yeah, he'll get.
You know what I'm saying?
He should get a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
You know
with the microphone.
With the microphone,
for sure.
Because
depending on how long Drink Champs is going off for.
Give Drink, if Drink Champs holds that for another
10.
10 is but strong.
Another 10.
Just holding number 1 for 10 is going to be hard.
Not even holding, no, just being around.
No, I'm saying, but if they're nearly holding that number 1 spot for the next 2-3 years, really be good for the next 5 to 6 or 7, and kind of like Breakfast Club it for the next like 3 years after that, which is a total of 10.
Angela, we talked about Angela Yee too, right?
I believe we talked about her leaving, and
she's leaving.
Yeah, she's leaving. Just in case if we didn't, we'll give her.
Yeah, damn sure. Like I said, I stopped listening to the Breakfast Club a while ago.
I mean,
but
Charlamagne set up for as far as being on TV, being able to host all these different podcasts via iHeart through the Black Effect Network. He's got a whole setup going. You know what I'm saying? And even his co-host, Andrew Schultz. On Brilliant Idiots, they're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as they keep doing shows too, even if he doesn't do that show anymore for some reason.
Andrew Schultz is fine without Charlamagne.
Nah, they know that too.
He's straight,
but at the same time, he has a certain loyalty and a respect to knowing that's how he like kind of came up. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be there irregardless. I think that's a part of that because Flagrant 2 was the second show on Andrew's own network that people kind of checked out once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, oh yeah, it's the co-host. All right, Charlamagne ain't on it, but it might be all right, something to listen to. And then eventually, when you didn't have Charlamagne able to come in as much, you're like, all right, let me check out something. There's some content over here. Shows brought in freaking the co-hosts and stuff like that, other comedians, and bam. I forgot the other comedian's name. He had what's Buddy's name? The brown boy. Respectfully.
I don't even know his name. Something Cash.
Yeah, I think Aziz Cash. One of them.
Something I don't know.
Yeah, but he did it smart though. He's got another co-host that's doing comedy and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Charlamagne's gonna be fine. Envy. I think he's doing car shows.
I have no clue what them niggas is doing, bro.
That's the only thing. I
have no idea. I know he's doing his. Doesn't he have a podcast with his wife?
He does. That one only. Every time I see the numbers, it's only okay. But it's necessary, I guess. You know, somebody needs to do something with the wifey and kind of hold that one down. I guess you know.
Yeah.
But for me, I think what's gonna make him money. I think he was talking about it one time when I was watching a clip. He was talking about his car show, and he gave. Oh, I know why. I know he does car shows. It's because he let Ross use his car for his car show. The big one that was in his place or whatever. It's the only reason why I know he does it. And then he was kind of breaking down what he does in his car shows and if they've been making money. He's like, nah, they make money. So if it came down to him not being on the show, I think that's what he would probably be doing more on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Charge the vendors, charge the people cooking, have a few people showing up to the show. Bang. But yeah, no, I think they're supposed to get a new host. She's supposed to get a new show. You know that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
other than lip service.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I think it's. I think lip service is going to be one of the shows, but another show with just Angela Yee, maybe somebody else, and yeah, it's a brand new show. So they're gonna have, and she's still on iHeart. So.
Okay, so she just was just like, yo, fuck these niggas.
I mean, maybe she was, but it is true though. She had her own show before this, on series. You know what I'm saying? Envy, I don't know if he was always kind of the DJ of a show. You know what I'm saying? So he always had that kind of look. And then Charlamagne was doing his thing down south with Wendy. But yeah, Angela was the one on series, like her own shit. Everything was set up. So I kind of get it. It's been 10 years dominating for the most part. But when it comes down to it, I don't know any other radio shows that are going to even be worth the damn to like watch like that. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up radio shows, like traditional radio station that's syndicated. I think you might watch them people from Atlanta. I think it's what, DJ Smoke or something like that. Can't remember. And then you'd watch obviously the Breakfast Club. Hot 97 is kind of disappearing just like the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's podcast. I think it's podcast all day now. That's where I think this is where the people's getting the information and the knowledge.
Say that one more time.
I said, I think where people are mostly listening to like content is just in podcast form.
Okay.
And the reason being because in radio, I mean, it gets cut off by commercials every 3 seconds, right? Yeah, you get to hear some music, but the music's clean. Shit, we could curse right now, and there's no problem. Ain't nobody tapping on the window like, hey, don't curse. We just try not to curse in the first like 5 to 10 minutes. You know, we're online. Check us out on Report Card Radio when you're online, as far as like YouTube. You know, Apple, lightly seasoned. All other Spotify, everything else, lightly seasoned. But yeah, like when you have like all these different ways, right? Pardon me. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get some water. Been talking for a second. Yeah, man, but when you got all these things going down like that, man, it's just different, man. It's just different. But yeah, man, shit, we've been at it on the mic for a minute. Where we at on it? So timeline looking like, oh shit, we doing some numbers right now.
Shouldn't be.
Shit, we almost at the 4,000 marker. We did pretty good on the numbers so far, at least when we were shown.
I think we only been on here like 2 hours.
2 hours? Yeah, no, we're definitely on 2 hours. Easily. For sure. I think we started right around that time.
Yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, I mean, honestly, I think I like what we put out there, but would you got anything else cooked up?
Nah, not really.
All right, shit. Nah, let's hit it. I think a 2-piece is good for today.
Too much.
Yeah, man.
Anything else really been going on to talk about? I'm trying to think.
I mean, on some personal stuff, you know, just getting certifications and shit like that. But
nah, There was something else. Yo, okay.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so like, I don't know. You get the notifications on your phone and stuff like that. What's up, right, with like these news organizations and content organizations like giving you the misleading information in the titles now? Like, not misleading, but it's like
clickbait.
Everything seems to be clickbait, right?
Okay.
So like, it'll be like, oh, the Dallas Cowboys released a veteran running back and a pass catcher, only to find out it's some bums. Not you think it's Zeke, right? Mm-hmm. They make you think it's like Zeke or some shit like that, but it'd be like some bums that you've never heard of.
I mean, honestly,
so you could click in.
We learned, well, we don't do the clickbait thing, but we learned a little bit about slow news weeks.
But bro, this should be ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, we learned a little bit about.
I understand what slow news means, but you're like one step from telling a lie.
Yeah, but see, that's wild. Like, this is why, like, I enjoy the podcast part of things too, because you're not forced to schedule, but you try to be on point on the schedule. But sometimes a slow news week, hey man. let's just wave the white flag on on this way, because I would never want to just make up shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me on that? Like,
that's what it seems that a lot of these things is like.
I can't just make up some shit, dog. Like, my imagination is not like, it's not that good. Like, I can make an idea better. And yes, my imagination is good, but not for a lie. Like, not for a lie. Like,
I can't build something up from like a complete fantasy.
If we're in the room, or you ask me to say, hey, create a story. Okay, I can create a story, but not for an actual somebody to lie on, or something malicious. Like, if you're saying create a story for a movie, all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Treatment for a music video, all fucking day. We on it. But yeah, man, like, when it comes to these headlines, it's ass and it's shit. It's just shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way shit. I wish I could find better words for it, but I really don't like the way people do that, because when you actually do read into the whole story, you're like, so where? Yeah,
like, who's the veteran ball carrier? Like, it's not Zeke. Who the fuck are you talking about? Who else is a veteran ball carrier on the fucking? You know what I mean?
And then the new headlines is basically coming from like Twitter.
Yeah.
If you really want,
Yeah, that's facts.
Because if you have somebody that's really big into doing sources, and they are from that journalistic standpoint, they're still using Twitter.
It's crazy, right? They like the argument that people say when people say, "Oh, nah, these niggas is whatever's on Twitter," is like, "Oh, only 22% is on Twitter," or whatever the case may be. But you see all the Twitter stuff in everything.
Yeah, that's the part when people say, "Oh, Twitter." I'm like, if Twitter is integrated with the biggest brands, though, and they use it, don't matter if only 22% of the people using it.
That 22% might be 85% of the purchasing power.
Yeah. Let's keep that real, Chief. And then, let's get it even slightly deeper than that, right? You have that portion with that purchasing power that's displaying to you. So now let's say you don't use Twitter, I don't use Twitter, but Twitter is still in our face no matter what. We have ESPN on TV on mute right now. Mm-hmm. and I guarantee you, at some point, Twitter popped up about 20 different times from different posts, different things.
Different segments. They're showing somebody's tweet. They're showing somebody's reaction via a tweet. So it's like
these sources and everything. These headlines are opinion based 9 times out of 10. They used to be based off of fact, but most of these people are dealing based off of these tweets that are coming out because it's digestible.
They have whole news segments and stories based off of somebody's tweet.
Yeah,
based off of somebody liking an inflammatory tweet about somebody else.
Honestly, like, I've been getting local news. Down south we got Channel 7 News or whatever. I can get local news right now through tweets, and it pops up right here. Show me if I'm lying on this one. You can see WSVN
all
7.
The time.
Rest in peace. WSVN 7. Restaurant customer in Fort Lauderdale has died from bacterial infection after eating raw oysters. Like, the shit just pops up.
Thank God I don't eat oysters, boy.
But for some reason, I don't love reading that, but it's good to know.
Yo, you been
locally.
seeing these niggas? Oh God,
It's good. Oh, what?
Niggas is dying off of trying to do viral stuff. Like it's just
That's been happening forever.
like, but it's going ham now. Like it's back to back to back to back to back.
What? Like the
Like
dude.
somebody tried to do backflips off of some bridge and died. Like brothers, one of the brothers is dead. Like
Backflips off the bridge.
off a bridge somewhere. Yeah, I just seen it. Some nigga shit himself at some resort, trying to do some type of prank.
Yeah, it's
Niggas
good.
is getting fucked up trying to do shit for social media. Like it's getting kind of wild now.
Now, what I'm kind of wondering is, right? How bad is it gonna get? Because a lot of these people aren't really that skilled or that talented or whatever like that. I'm not just speaking on the people that's on social media. Just people generally, like they don't like. There are smart people out there, but we're just talking about just blessed with certain talents to be able to knowingly use it, monetize it, and make money off of. People are getting smarter to know that it is out there, but they don't know how to use it all the way or identify that they have it sometimes. So what do you think is going to happen to that sort of workforce after, technology keeps advancing? There will be new jobs in technology, but,
There's going to be more skilled jobs. That's the thing. With the advancement of technology,
it's just skilled jobs.
Meaning the advancement of skills that you have to maintain said technology.
Mm-hmm. And I think you're going to see a big influx of people trying to become content creators because
half of everybody now are trying to become content creators because they don't want to work.
Exactly. But they don't really know that it takes a lot of work to be a content creator anyways.
It takes a lot of...
It takes a whole lot.
You work way more working for yourself than working for somebody else. I'll tell you that much.
And as a content creator, even double, triple, quadruple, because unless you have a structure of people already being producers of the show that's in your real life anyways, like you literally would need a producer to, hey, give us topics, hey, give us episodes so we can go film this and that, right? So like it's a real thing. Like it depends how far you want to go with it. Unless you're just, hey, I'm ordering this and I'm opening a box and you guys are fucking amazed. Like, which, hey, I would be a box opening son of a gun and on a jet right after, like Ric Flair, you feel me? All day. If it was just opening boxes. But, there's some mediums of entertainment that people just hit. There's that Beast Burger guy, right? There's all these big brands where they get, then there's harder formats because you have, I think Joe Rogan has 14 million subscribers or something like that.
Who knows? Trying to get to Joe's level.
But he even has it, I got to give him his props. He's got a set, he's got all these things on there. He didn't start out with that, of course. It starts from scratch. You get the audience up and you keep going. But
nah, he kind of did though because
he's had TV success.
Yeah, he was already successful before he started it.
Yeah. It was that's always
he had
true.
Remember all the UFC people probably gave it a one shot.
Oh no, for sure.
Just off of the strength,
and then just being in him being in the spotlight from hosting 2 shows.
Fear Factor.
2 shows.
I don't know if you know this, Joe Rogan.
Love Connection too, right? Was it Love Connection or was it the Blind Date? One of the two.
I have no clue.
He was on a dating type show too, as a host.
I can't remember.
I just
remember Fear Factor.
Only reason why I used to watch this shit because I had a female cousin. She used to live with us. And she was always on the joint. And then he actually got fired. I think the show ended or he got fired. Was it
Change of Heart?
I think it was Change of Heart or something like that.
Was it Change of Heart?
I think so.
That was such a mean dating show.
Yeah, I think it was Change of Heart.
The worst.
It was either Change of Heart or the other one, Blind Date, whatever the shit is. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when Game was on Change of Heart.
Yeah, I think he was on there.
And his girl changed her heart and picked the other nigga, bro.
Yeah, that ended up on a mixtape cover and all that shit.
I saw that live, though. Before the mixtape cover, I remembered it.
Oh, you remembered it?
I remembered it. Oh my gosh.
Damn, that was a cool nigga, man.
Damn, bro. But I knew his girl was going to leave him.
JC on.
Yo, sometimes, watching Change Your Heart, bro, you'd listen to it. And then you listen to the girl's reaction to the day and be like, yeah, it's over for this nigga.
It's over for this nigga.
This nigga gonna be, oh my gosh.
Now, if Change Your Heart had Kevin Samuels to bring some of these ideas down,
Jesus Christ, that would have been the greatest show ever.
That segment. If Kevin Samuels could have had a segment of just breaking these females down, either before or after the date, say, you better settle with this nigga.
You got how many kids?
You got how many kids?
Don't no good for nothing nigga want you. Don't no good for something nigga want you. Let me tell you.
Hey, you look like Galactus because you're definitely devouring planets, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Dog, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels,
oh my God.
all day.
He let me understand that I was a high value man.
And the funniest part, I didn't even watch like none of his shit. It was just the clips. I was like, damn, this is hilariously funny.
Because he would keep a straight face when these bitches be wilding out.
Straight face, dog. His poker game must.
And it was just like, yo, finally somebody needs to tell these bitches about themselves.
Nah, yeah, and honestly, like this cat is trying to do it now, hold the torch or whatever like that. But he's definitely was one of the originators doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I really did. I liked his delivery on it. You're right. Like his delivery was crazy on it. His delivery was serious.
Okay, no, it was okay. Let's keep it 100,000, right?
What?
It was getting to a point where bitches with 3 kids that none of them lived with her, that was sharing a 2-bedroom apartment, sleeping on the couch, thought that her shit didn't stink because she had a pussy. This is where we were trending.
No, we
were trending to that.
It's still some like. There's still females out here thinking that right now. Let's keep it all the way 100 bunny. But it was good to hear somebody kind of cut down those percentages.
Kevin Samuels spoke for every nigga that couldn't speak.
Yeah, because and it was cool too, because like they would really try. They would really try to pin him in a corner, and he's like,
was just, oh my God, he was Ali in the corner, bro. Nigga, yo,
he was like a lawyer with it. He was like, this is why you ain't da 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 da. But like he would make it funny, but I don't even think he'd ever call him a bitch.
He wouldn't even try to. No, never.
He'd never call him a bitch. I'm just saying.
He never call them out their name.
Never call them out their name. But he would call them out their name. But he'd be like, you as big as the planet Ego, and you ask Eeyore, and then you ask for a man that has a 6-figure salary and this and that. Like, come on. That's where it would be funny. You know what I mean? Like, and it was cool because you'd be like, damn, he
just asked him, maybe he hit him with the logic, like, what makes you think? What do you have to offer this nigga?
Yeah, and honestly, seeing those videos,
what
I was
makes
like,
you
damn.
think that you deserve a nigga that makes 6 figures?
Hey, listen, some of these women are super delusional. Some of them are understanding, and they got their shit together too. But there's a lot of women right now, and just the general, I think that they watch entertainment and take it with a grain of salt. You feel me? That's really the issue. We can watch.
These rappers got a lot to explain for it too, man.
No, for sure. There's guys that
they put a lot of pressure on regular people.
At the same time,
to where expectations are unreal.
I'm gonna say
unreal. I'm just saying people.
Yeah, I think
men too. There's expectations on men too, because of a lot of the things in entertainment that put pressure on real people that can't do the things that they see.
People need to listen to music like they go to watch a movie. The same way you watch a movie, you can't do 90% of those things. You
ain't Tony Stark, nigga.
You ain't got no light up chest. You can't light up the room. You can't swing on buildings.
Nigga, you ain't the nigga from
you can't move like
50 Shades of Grey. You can't have no punishment room in your crib, nigga.
You cannot walk these streets as a black man like Blade in South Beach in the daytime. Fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Nah, but on some serious note though, like you really can't emulate what's going on in these movies in a serious action, hardcore action movie, right? So realistically,
shit, you can't emulate Harry Potter neither, nigga. So what makes you think you
can't fly that broomstick paws?
You should be emulating these rappers, bro.
So at the same time, yeah, Buyer Birkin, like that ain't real. And people
let's keep it a bean, right? I don't know if people necessarily know how much a Birkin actually costs, right?
Yeah.
Let's look this up.
It's a cool name.
Hey Google, how much is a Birkin?
It's a cool name. I'll say
I
that.
found this on the web.
A used Birkin starts at $12,900. The ostrich Birkin is $42,200.
All right, and if you don't own property, don't do it.
The Hermes Birkin White Crocodile is $180,000. Right?
Yeah.
These are all from Hermes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, it's not Hermes.
Hermes.
It's Hermes. That's probably gonna be the last time I'm gonna say it.
Just take the H out, man. There you go.
Right? So like, I don't know how many niggas under the age of 30 can actually afford to drop $20K.
Well, according
on
to the
purse.
Scammers,
$20K on a purse.
You heard me? According to the Scammers, a lot of them, it's raining scams. So yeah, scammers.
So like, let's just put that out there,
Scammers,
right?
that's about it. You know, the scammers, and you know,
you want me to drop a car on a purse that you're gonna?
And honestly, if you were to pay 12 something for and put that down on a new whip, good God, you should be able to get something nice with some good credit.
It's just, oh man,
They ain't gonna ask you to put down the whole wing. They're gonna be like, yeah, you could fly. You could, if you're doing your thing, you could come out of something that goes like 100K, 150K for the 10.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, all right, we could do that.
Yo, so like, I'm weird, right? Like, I like to find products before they get popular, like good products, and use them before they get popular. And the minute that they put out an advertisement, I'm done with it. I'm done with them.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go on that Google and
I'm done with them, bro.
Hide your history and hide the ad thing. So you
Bro, I'm done with. No, the minute I see a commercial, like I remember it was a commercial for a brand that I used to use probably about 5 years ago, bro. That Everyman Jack.
Yeah.
That men's grooming stuff, kind of expensive, not really expensive, but kind of. It was more expensive than fucking Axe and shit like that. Like like double the price.
It wasn't a Birkin though.
Nah, it ain't no Birkin, but like it was kind of expensive. It kind of felt like the ingredients were a little bit. I just saw them on TV. They're advertising on ESPN. Now it's trash. Now I know they're not using the best ingredients.
Well, that too. I mean, that's just like anything. It's like that liquor, like back in the day when they changed the formula. Not shout out to Crown Royal, but they did that like in the early days. They changed their formula real quick, and I was like, yeah, fuck these guys. So it happens. It happens. And anytime you buy something, especially with a credit card, or it's gonna be getting sent to your house or anything like that, that commercial's coming on. Best believe it.
What do you mean?
Anytime you order something of that product?
No, I'm just talking about the fact that a lot of these companies don't advertise at first, and when they start advertising, that's when shit goes down.
The quality goes down. Yeah. That part too. I knew that in the first half for sure. Yeah, you're right about that though. And I mean, my main example is definitely Crown Royal. There's a few cereals that went downhill too. Back in the day, like they weren't really on commercials. Then they got the commercials that went. It was like, all right, that's a dub. Clothing brand too. Clothing brand.
Oh yeah, facts.
As soon as they kind of started making commercials, I'm like, yeah, you're done. Academics, I'm never wearing you again.
Yo, I was reading that Little Baby's gonna start a clothing line, right? Right, and this ain't a disrespect. This ain't a disrespect to Little Baby. This is actually kind of a disrespect to most to the rappers, right?
Niggas don't know how to dress.
Y'all niggas really don't know how to dress. I'm just because you can put in a Mary shirt, just because you could take a mannequin outfit and put it on, doesn't mean that you can that you can dress, right?
I agree.
Just because you put together in a Mary jeans, a Mary shirt, a Mary jacket, and some Balenciaga sneakers, doesn't mean that you have fashion sense.
No, yeah. I mean, honestly, when it comes to, all right,
a lot of the times, y'all niggas be looking crazy. When y'all was wearing those Bottega Veneta galoshes,
yeah,
y'all were looking crazy, man.
Okay, now, right? If you had obviously, we'll take Kanye out of the running, just because that's like an easy answer, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. To use him, so let's say
everybody ain't Kanye.
Yeah. Let's take him out the running. Is there anybody else that needs to potentially get taken out this running? Because I was
niggas that can actually dress and put shit together.
But no, not just
or
that,
what?
but could sell not just from popularity, but can actually sell some garments, a clothing brand that people would buy. That if you had to just put a stock into, you're an angel investor and say, hey, I want to work with you to put out this clothing line. Let's run it. You know what I'm saying? And that person's gonna actually have the creative control to put out these things.
Put out an actual line?
Yeah, like a line, or
my answers would shock you. Are you talking about hip hop? Just hip hop?
Let's go with hip hop, because that's our core audience. We like to
I can trust to put out a line of clothing.
Yeah. Who you got? Disclaimer: Marc is a former. He had his own fashion line, things of that nature. He's kind of was up there selling high fashion brands years back, and yeah. So there's an interesting one,
Three niggas come to the top of my head off rip.
Right,
for different reasons, and I'm not going to explain my reasons.
You're not going with like the Ian Connors and stuff like that.
Hell right? To the nah.
Right,
he like he's a rapist or some shit.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure.
The obvious answer, we're going to take Rocky out of this. That's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
I would say Cardi. I would have said Cudi, but he been wearing way too many dresses and all types of wild
Playboy
shit.
Cardi?
Yeah, Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
I would have said Cudi, but he, like I said, been wearing way too many weird shit. Mm-hmm. J. Cole, because he's just comfortable all the time.
It's funny that I had him on my list. I was like, I need comfortable drip that still has like the
J. Cole is,
but it's expensive comfortable drip though, because he's small box logo comfortable drip. Like the logo's like, when you read the fine print,
that's Gucci. Oh shit,
that's a Balenci shirt. Okay, I see you. That's the one that costs about 10 bands. All right, I see you.
And
it's just green and white. Definitely was gonna give him one of those.
J. Cole and Cardi, bro. Just because Cardi be wearing everything.
Facts.
I can't think of anybody else.
I'm trying to think who else does kind of dress like pretty decently.
I can't think. Yeah, but like,
trying to think.
What's dressing pretty decent? Like,
no, but like consistently enough, not just off of name brands. Like,
that's the thing. You got to weed through them niggas that's only wearing name brands and wearing mannequin clothes.
Because some of them already kind of have a loose line of some of their shit and be like, oh, you know what? Even though it's like Model 1, I can see you maybe from all the other clothing that you wear, I can see you expanding and growing into potentially doing a good job. So I'm trying to think who else, Sauce Walker would be way too crazy. That's like too loud for me. Good clothing.
Yeah, everybody is on like the same brands.
Yeah.
Like, there's only a few of these niggas that's like rocking Rick Owens and rocking different stuff.
Nah, niggas
other
rock
than
Rick Owens.
Balenciagas.
Nah, niggas rock Rick Owens now for sure. I'm talking about kids are rocking that shit now too.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's like I didn't even know about them until I seen them about 2-3 years ago. Now them bitches is everywhere.
So it's like,
I'm trying to think who else is.
it may just be them two because everybody else is just label whores.
9 times out of 10, yeah. Who else has? Damn.
Future's actually pretty good
I like Future shit.
because he ain't just wearing a Mary everything.
Yeah.
Straight out the magazine. You know what I mean? Like he'll mix and match some shit. It'll all be name brand, but like he started with the Marnie stuff and things of that nature, and he was always on different brands.
Facts.
So it's like that's probably it, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Free this guy, but I love what he talks about, but I don't really like his clothing choices. Is Gunna? I don't really like.
Yeah,
his
but he a
clothing.
label whore though, bro.
Yeah.
He was one of them galoshes wearing niggas.
Yeah, it was a little too much, a little bit too flagrant on some of the clothing. But trying to think, man, who
And it's like,
you know who didn't dress that bad? Who I thought could have did something with it. This is like probably more. I thought Rich Homie probably could have did something to clothing.
maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he didn't stick around.
I
I can't remember how he was dressing too tough, but he didn't stick around.
Let's see who else could.
Is St. John a rapper?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, then St.
He's
John
a
too.
singer rapper, but
I'll give it to St. John too.
St. John is good.
He's a very snazzy.
See, my only problem with St. John's drip is like, yeah, I would wear that in certain settings, like some of his clothing, but then other shit is like, that's like I can only wear this for 2-3 hours.
No,
It's like that's all you got.
Yeah.
2-3 hours on me, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I'm getting the fuck out of wherever I'm at in them clothing. Whether I'm going home or we got if there's like a hotel or a situation going on, but those clothes need to come off after 2-3 hours.
Yeah, but that's about it. Everybody else, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I wouldn't trust y'all.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many people that actually has like clothing. Yeah, and it's crazy in my mind when you said J. Cole, I was already like, okay, J. Cole for comfortable drip. And then you said St. John, he is dressing like
He's very rock star-ish.
Rock star, shit like that.
Cardi too.
Yeah,
Cardi's like a more punk though.
I can't. I never agreed to how this group dressed like that, but I always fuck with their music, Migos. But
Migos, yeah, but the same.
You know
thing.
what? You know what though? I'll say this: they even in their prime and stuff like that. Pusha T can sell some clothing.
Pusha T,
he can sell some cool street like.
But I feel like it was just Kanye rubbing off on him though. Like I don't know, it's
yeah, but his fish scale type of clothing would be kind of hard. He'd probably come out with the shit would probably be called fish scale.
Because Kanye put everybody in fear of God. I'm just going. It's just like I can't say that Big Sean was a good dresser because Kanye dressed that nigga. No, you get what I'm saying? Like Kanye was putting all of these niggas on all of this shit.
I'm trying to think who else. Back in the day, what's the name could have sold some clothing.
Kanye took 2 Chainz out of True Religions and put him in that fly shit.
Let's see. Maybe let me look for a new artist that could possibly pull that off. Who's a new artist that can like actually pull that shit off, and you know what I'm saying? Let's see who can be the new fashion kind of dripped out at the same time. Well, I'll give Trinidad James.
That ain't new.
Yeah, I definitely would give Trinidad James one for sure.
He could definitely curate a line.
Yeah,
no problem.
Because he could. I think with his style, he can give you a Cardi and take it all the way to J. Cole. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't matter with him. He would be able to handle the job. Damn, who else is on that type of?
How about it? Yeah. I'm not even gonna try and. I'll water down my list.
Yeah, because I'm not trusting none of the Memphis rappers.
Oh.
Well, people love Travis Scott shit, I guess.
He from Texas.
Yeah, people love his shit, I guess. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm not with the straight leg jeans though.
I don't like the jeans.
I don't like the straight leg jeans.
None of his jeans.
But then again,
none of his
Kanye.
Jeans. Yeah, I was trying to not use him. That's an easy one. I'm trying to think somebody way newer than that. That's like maybe drill rap. You know what? Central C or whatever.
Central C. He's European. All of them niggas know how to dress.
I'm gonna.
All of them European niggas know, like no homo, but all of them European niggas know how to dress.
Yeah. Hey, nah, it ain't no homo. His girlfriend's gay.
My bitch is gay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but yeah, I would say like a Central's. I don't know why I have to use him, but I feel like maybe because of clothing he was wearing in there. Yeet kind of has his own style, I guess. He would have people fucking with his shit. Actually,
the way Yeet be rapping though, he sound like he could be label whorish.
No, for sure. My problem is with Yeet too is like I'm not sure how long that's gonna last for. You know,
he's definitely got a bunch of
he's got a bunch of
copycats too.
For sure.
There's a bunch of copycat eat rappers.
And Gucci clones left and right.
There's like every other song on Sound 42, there's like a different eat rapper.
And all they're doing is just waiting for somebody to come out with the hit. Somebody that could consistently come out with hits that they can mention brands and cross brand and all that. Nigga
got some big features right now.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Let's see who else though. But Yeet, I think Yeet Central C for sure is a good one. Damn, who
that's about it. Like I said, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I'm racking my brain on this, but I feel like I'm short. There's somebody that's dripped out there that's younger, or even obviously you could pick the Cams of the world and stuff like that. That's kind of still easy.
Yeah, Cam was fire back in the day, in his era.
And you know who could actually do some drip for like niggas that want to still be drippy in like their older 30s and 40s would be Migos, because that's what they. That type of wear, you seen plenty of niggas dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of niggas dressed like that. Right now, you go to
half of the rappers all dressed like the Migos right now.
Yeah,
80% of the rappers.
So comfortably, I would just be like, man, if y'all all together, this and that, I still think y'all boys can get me a few pieces of garments sold for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be my first choice, but back in the day, like a few years ago, Slippery and before that, I would have definitely had them. A little after Versace. During Versace.
After Versace, yeah. Second album type stuff, I would have been like, all right, boom, let's get this clothing out there. You know what I'm saying? Not during the Versace. Yeah. But this man, these guys got it though. Damn, but yeah, this man. I just don't think. Listen.
It's not too many guys though. Not too many of y'all really should be telling people how to dress. It was a hard list to try to pull together though. It was a hard, like taking out the obvious Kanye. Like
it'd be like if we
took out Kanye, ASAP, Travis, and whatever.
Those are, but then again, even ASAP is a Kanye follower.
I'm trying to take out the Kanye tree a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You notice how I went to just so it's like, because I'm not trying to, there's still Virgil or Ian, like the ASAPs and Ian Connor too. Like I'm taking all of them out. All right. Boom. It makes it kind of hard. You know what? right when he was popping, though, 2 Chainz did have the whatever he was wearing, niggas was fucking with.
Kanye.
Carmel niggas, all that shit, the hats, all that. You think he was the whole time? Because you gotta.
Kanye. Let me tell you something.
But the scarf was what's the name too?
The scarf, yeah. Like, remember, he was a True Religion. When all that stuff, he was True Religion down.
No, I remember
True
that.
Religion and label stuff. Then Kanye, Catch Up to My Campaign. As a completely different vibe he was on.
See, yeah, I know that, but man,
he was on a completely different fashion vibe, and then he took off from there.
Yeah, he did drip out a little bit more. Damn, what was Titty Boy's first hit? Not as after Double Back when he first came back.
Hmm?
What was the song that he came?
The first one, or the one when he was 2 Chainz?
No, when he was 2 Chainz and he came out.
Ride Around, I'm Getting It.
Ride Around, I'm Getting It. He was around Kanye around that time too.
No, and he was in True Religion shit.
Yeah, it was a straight True Religion. Then it turned into Black with the hat, the trucker hat, and the motherfucking scarves and shit like that.
Yeezy.
Yeah, that probably was a Yeezy. And that was when he did the birthday song with him too. That's right when he got with Kanye, really.
Catch Up to My Campaign. That came out before that.
Did it? Birthday?
Yes. Catch Up to My Campaign came out before the birthday song.
Damn. Did it? I mean, I'll just take your word for this on this one. I ain't even mad at that. That birthday song though is definitely in the club 50 Cent ish type of legendary type of track when you think about it too. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I think every artist should figure out some type of special occasion and try to put that bitch in a song in a cool way, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you probably
in a cool way that
you probably get a hit out of it.
You'll end
but
up.
Yeah, like,
but people don't think about that.
So, like with this Little Baby thing, right? It's like, okay, you're not gonna be able to put out a line that you can put next to the clothes that you can wear. That not the clothes that you can wear, that you put next to the clothes that you wear. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
He's only wear Gucci, Balenciagas, Burberry's, Fendi's, that type of shit, right? Louis Vuitton. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be able to come out with a line that you could put up in the store next to it. Point blank, period.
See, I think...
Right?
You're right. You're right.
So what kind of stuff are you going to put out? You're going to put out stuff that you're never going to wear. Unless you're going to be in public settings because you want people to buy it.
So are you thinking it's going to be like Shaq-esque? Like, is he going to try to have
like, go super cheap for so everybody can quote unquote afford it?
Yeah, like Walmart-esque.
Yeah, but then like, 4 pockets full gear? Then that's the type of shit. And then you're wearing like...
just label shit.
Like cheap shit. You know what I mean?
So, see, here's a happy medium. I'm gonna throw up a layup for... whoever wants to take this idea and run. I'm probably end up taking the idea and run. But I think these artists should actually, even though you're not wearing it out, just concentrate on some fly ass like underwear, beaters, socks. Just the
There's too many brands. That shit's oversaturated.
Underwears?
Yeah.
Underwear stuff.
You don't see how all of these rappers get the damn fucking Ethica thing?
They get the Ethicas. They get
the Ethica.
They've been getting Versace joints. They were getting for a minute.
Yeah, so like, I wouldn't even venture into that market, man. There's certain things where it's just like, yo, it's just like, do something else with your money. Like, how many niggas have you like?
There is too many clothing brands. I'll say that, but
how many rappers come out with a clothing brand? You get what I'm saying? It's like fuck, man.
Maybe a hair product.
Okay, do something different. You feel me? Like, god damn it, dog. Like,
I think a hair product would be good because obviously the hair thing is kind of in right now. You know, a lot of people have way more hair in the entertainment industry, period.
I'm just saying, like, fuck, man. Like, y'all niggas, for niggas that are creative, y'all are the most uncreative niggas ever.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think who else.
It's like, oh, I'm a rapper. Oh, I'm gonna put out t-shirts and hoodies. Oh, I'm gonna sell liquor. Oh.
Yeah, the liquor thing too is kind of getting out of hand. The only good thing about the liquor is that
I'm gonna have my own strain.
No. The only good thing about the liquor is that the people that's coming out with them now, the quality is so much better. I'll say that. Quality.
Yeah, but it's like, God damn
I'm gonna be real. That Conjure cognac wasn't it. You know what I'm saying?
Conjure.
Like, I don't think I could drink that right now. I don't think I could drink. Matter of fact, let's look up rapper liquor.
Oh my gosh.
Let's look up this. Okay, let me tell you which ones I can.
You see, this nigga Drake came out with a whiskey, dog. Something different.
Yeah, see, I like that. I like that. I like the Kevin Hart joint. You know what I'm saying? Diddy Juice pause has always been solid.
Yeah, but it's whack though. Ciroc ain't vodka. I'm
not fucking with Ciroc. I'm saying DeLeon is solid. It's solid. You know what I'm saying? DeLeon's solid. It's, to me, it ain't what we've been drinking, but it's solid. If it's there,
yeah, it's all right.
I'm not gonna be like, oh,
it's all right.
You got this shit.
No, but then on top of that, also, right, when the rappers be putting shit out, bro, the shit be so fucking
expensive.
No, it be so gaudy. The bottle, right?
Yeah.
The bottle be the most gaudy bottle ever. Like, you know, this is a rapper's liquor. When you run up and you see some of the bottles and then you see the rapper bottle, you're like, oh yeah, this is a rapper shit right here. DeLeon with this giant D on the front. Like,
True. Dame Dash Armadale vodka.
Armadale. That was like drinking rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But shout out to Dirty though. He's a owner of that one.
But he owns Armadale now?
Yeah. He's been owning that for a while. Just Armadale though. You know, the guy though. It's the homie.
Shout out Dirty, man. I learned something new about Dirty every day.
I like Dirty. I've always fucked with Dirty. Dirty has always been like,
dog, I learned something new about Dirty every day.
His hustle game, and he's got like mad kids, so it'd be like, yo, your hustle game.
If he owns Armadale, like, why aren't we like pushing that shit? Like, why aren't we marketing?
I think trying to tell him like, we can kind of get this back. You know, just gotta. I'm not a vodka guy, but I could definitely push it. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely push that thing. Armadale. There's Douce with Jay-Z. Douce with Jay-Z. That one's not bad. Like, as far as when you're drinking that style of liquor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're on that, Nicki Minaj has mixed fusion Moscato wine.
Oh yeah. Girls like that shit too.
Yeah.
If you could ever find it, girls love that stuff.
Part of me had to get some water. Drake is Virginia Black. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the whiskey. Okay, I can see that being pretty solid. See now this fucking liquor. When's the last time you seen GTV by Birdman?
GT Vodka?
Yeah, that shit.
I haven't seen that ever. I've never seen it in person.
Never seen it.
Never seen it in person.
Even when you were at Purple Palace that one time, they didn't have, when you had to do that Birdman thing, they didn't have just a bunch of GTV vodka.
Did they?
I feel like that was towards the end of GT Vodka. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember. You would have to find the media for that.
My nigga, I had GT Vodka at least in like 3 or 4 of my videos, like actually sponsored bottles, which was cool. But damn, GT Vodka. John Legend has one, which is a wine, LVE wine, like it looks like live wine or live wine or something like that. CeeLo Green, TYKU Sake. That's interesting.
Taiku Saki.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And then Nas.
Saki's a... If you can find some niggas that like Saki, you'll have a good conversation. I'll tell you that much.
All right, brand ambassador Nas with Hennessy. That's just
That's not his though.
That's not his. He's just a brand ambassador. 901 Tequila, Justin Timberlake.
Never heard of it.
Never heard about that one too. And I don't even think it was ever on like the list of when you look up.
And he's not a rapper. Goddamn it.
Ludacris, Conjure Cognac. It wasn't great. But you know what was worse than that? But I have way like I got a high respect for Ludacris though. You know what
was
saying?
worse than Conjure? Let me think.
What was worse?
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic. Who made Hypnotic?
I can't remember.
Was that even a rapper's drink? Or
it
was
wasn't
that just
a rapper's drink, but rappers definitely was all over the Hypnotic.
Nah, I'll tell you what the worst vodka that I've had, worst drink I had, effing vodka. It's by far the worst, but I fuck with it.
Vodka?
Yeah, but I fuck with 50. But that was like the worst vodka. Well, no, there's worse. There's
Bro, have you
got a lot of liquor, but like, and it's always
Grey Goose ain't real vodka either. Have you ever had real like Russian vodka?
Yeah, I've had some
like
really good
Stolchiat. Shit is rubbing alcohol, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about just Stoli, regular Stoli?
Yeah, regular like real Russian vodka, like that expensive, expensive Stoli.
The Stoli Elite with the
$80, $90 bottle.
Okay,
that shit is rubbing alcohol.
That shit's still rough. Yeah,
you could light that shit on fire, bro. Like
no, it's anything that like okay, it's up to a certain distilled number where it becomes like decent, but even then, it's still
all of these
hard.
smooth vodka is not smooth, bro.
Overall, it's not.
It is not smooth.
I think that's why, realistically, I haven't really seen like when in a lot of settings that I've been around. There's girls that will drink vodka and shit like that.
Belvedere.
Belvedere, Goose, Belvedere was still better than Goose, though. I'll say that.
Belvedere, yeah, it was to me.
Yeah.
I like Belvedere more than I like Goose.
If I got to fight with these two bottles, I'm going with fucking Belvy. You know what I'm saying? People like the Goose bottle. I'm like, I need you guys to look at like start reading things on a bottle. You know what I'm saying? It tells you how much is distilled, shit like that. The higher to distill.
Be like,
Kettle One was better than to me both of those. To be real, Kettle One was like kind of okay with this.
All I say when it comes to certain things, bro, like
but eventually
take vodka, right?
Yeah, I just gave up on vodka.
Grey Goose is French, right?
Yeah,
vodka is a Russian drink. Vodka is a Russian word. Drink some Russian vodka.
Vodka.
Drink some Russian vodka. You get what I'm saying?
Stoli Elite.
If I want champagne and wine, I'm French shit.
Yeah, facts.
Italian shit.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
but no, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
German beer. You get what I mean? Like the fuck.
People try to, get that,
Budweiser tastes like so much shit. It's like you're drinking warm piss, even when it's cold.
People want that gourmet fish sandwich. Going to Burger King. Niggas want to be vegan. Pulling up to the dollar menu at fucking at McDonald's. It ain't gonna work. You gotta find the right places, Yo,
right low key though.
We'll dish it out.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
Starbucks has an Impossible breakfast sandwich, and I'm very interested. I am very interested in this Impossible breakfast sandwich.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I feel like if it's a non-franchise thing and Impossible or Beyond is a part of it, it's more likely to be good. If it's not, it's got to be non-franchise. But once it gets franchised and Starbucks.
No, what I'm saying is they didn't have Impossible breakfast patties. I think that may be the slow rollout.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm just saying.
At Starbucks, it's already pre-made, so you don't have to worry about
heating it up and touching it. No. That's the good part about it. Because, especially with fucking monkeypox and all this other weird shit out there. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
oh my God. You saw niggas' noses falling off because of monkeypox?
Oh, what?
Like their noses are rotting off?
Oh, because it's bubbling up so much?
Yeah, bro. Like niggas is like shit's falling off now.
That's weird.
But yeah,
monkeypox. It just looks nasty. So I try not to.
Yo,
watch
guys.
Too much on that.
Wear your fucking masks. COVID isn't done.
Wash your hands too.
Monkeypox is coming back. Fucking polio is coming back in New York. Fucking polio.
I think washing your hands and staying far away from shit too is probably.
Wear a mask. Wash
good.
your hands. Like wearing a mask is not the worst thing in the world.
Touch something nasty. Wash your hands.
Niggas in Asia wear masks just cause. Michael Jackson was wearing a mask for years.
Well, Will Smith didn't curse in his record, but I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. Nah, but real shit though. Nah, I get that. Like
Will Smith.
That was such like the most randomest diss in a song. I was like, yo, why is Will Smith catching a stray? But you know what? Hey, you know what though? Hey, Eminem was right though. This nigga does slap Chris Rock.
For real.
I think Chris Rock is an Eminem fan now. But no, honestly though, yeah, like.
Oh man. Oh, you know what else?
Yeah, what up?
Why the fuck? I wanted to see this Lucifer thing. Not this Lucifer thing. This Sandman thing for a minute now. I've been waiting for it to drop on Netflix, right? That shit is so gay. It is like, it is just, there's so much gayness in that show. And it's like, what? I don't understand. Why do these guys feel the need to change characters up, make characters gay that weren't gay before? And it's just like, they do it in hopes of being inclusive, but it's just like, you're excluding the other people that were there before.
No, I kind of agree with that. Actually, the over-sexualization of any agenda to me at this point is getting a little too wild.
It's like
to me.
Everybody was gay in this show.
No,
except him.
It's not even.
They changed Constantine to a gay woman.
I get that too. They be doing that. They'll change somebody from white to black. They'll change somebody from what they're famous for doing in Hollywood now is like, you know, it was formerly a white guy, now it's a black guy, and he's gay too.
And he's gay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just and you know what? We gonna make sure they get that scene off type vibe. So yeah, they got that going on. The next thing, I mean, I'm just gonna blatantly quickly say this out there. I don't got no problem with gay people. I just literally
neither. I don't have any problem.
I literally
with gay
said
people.
the statement before.
I wasn't expecting so much homosexuality.
It's not even the homosexuality. It's sometimes just the over sexuality of it all.
Of the homosexuality.
Yeah.
Also,
no, but the homosexuality is like the caveat of what they're pushing now. Before, it was like just, you know, straight sexuality. And even then, I even told you, we were talking about that movie Vice City, right? Was it Vice City?
Sin City?
Vice City with Jamie Foxx and it was Colin Farrell, or is it Vice City?
Miami Vice?
Miami Vice. Vice City is fucking Grand Theft Auto. Miami Vice, right? That movie came out. I love titties like the most, like anybody. I love some nice ass, like any straight man. Don't matter. I actually said, hey man, the movie would been hard, but they had like 4 sex scenes for everybody in that motherfucker. After a while, I'm like, damn. After 2, I got the point. You could have just rubbed the niggas back and said y'all got it on and cut to the damn action. After a while, I get the point, and that's how I feel in a lot of these new productions. With the actual,
it's like they just throw an orgy someplace for
and that's what I'm saying. And it's not even just a straight orgy or a gay. They'll have a gay orgy, straight orgy. They'll just do it all. It don't really matter no more. So that's where I'm saying you just kind of over sexualizing everything. Like I get, you know, niggas get pussy all the time. It's fine. Women can fuck anytime they want to, as long as you ain't even got to look that good and you could probably get something. You know what I'm saying? So people are running up numbers. I get it. And it's a really a part of life. But at the end of the day, just like certain kill scenes and certain that Scarface scene, you alluded to it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't actually have to see the the damn chainsaw in that bathroom scene go off, right? All you seen was homies look and just turn his head and do the mean mug and the ugly face. You remember that? Mm-hmm. When they just did a close up during that scene in the bathroom, and it was the drug deal gone wrong, and it was a chainsaw scene. All you see was Tony's face looking crazy, like, oh, and he was just acting that. See now, okay, hey, look, that's acting. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do nothing crazy. It was just chainsaw sounds, and you got to it. Now, the chances are, if he came in there with 4 other people, you would have just got the point. The room would have been bloody, and people would have just, you might have seen prosthetics to show pieces everywhere. That's alluding to it, even if it's violent. I say do that in some of the sex scenes too, man. Y'all could cut some of this shit back, bro. Like, this shit kind of crazy. I'm just talking about in general, gay scenes, straight scenes, all of it. After you establish that they smashing, you done seen what you needed to see, I'm cool. You said, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they probably in the back smashing again. Cool. You feel me? Because to me, there's a difference between a porno and the actual fucking movie that you're trying to get off. You know what I'm saying? And then to me, some of what y'all trying to shoot nowadays is really just gay porn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be real.
Softcore gay porn.
It's softcore gay porn. And straight orgies too, because y'all mixing up everything now too. Y'all gonna give a little bag of this and throw a bag of that in there too. So that's the only thing. Like I said, I respect the whole gay community and all of that. I'm just telling you the agenda that seems to be being pushed.
It's like they trying to OD.
It's just a little overdose.
Yeah, it's like yeah,
you know,
all right.
about 5-10 years ago, when it was pacing, I was like, it's there, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like you would.
It was like yo, the hetero sex scenes were never as graphic.
That's all I'm saying. I don't remember. Let me ask y'all this. I don't remember any train scenes or orgy scenes.
Yeah, I don't remember too much, when I was growing up.
And growing up, that wasn't going down on the joints, but now we have gay orgies popping off on all these shows. Now, don't get it twisted. TVMA, you know, they're in their own streaming service, so you could get a little bit more graphic, but movies you could get graphic. It was NC-17 rated R. Don't tell me that, you know, I done seen plenty of sex scene on regular joints, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, as a grown man, all of it. You feel me? But now, like I said, the graphicness, god damn. I'm looking around like, damn, did y'all just want to turn up on set?
Bro, I remember when sex scenes were like lovemaking scenes.
Oh yeah,
now it's just straight banging.
No, don't get it twisted. They had back in the day. You had a few moments and stuff like that. No, I ain't gonna just say like
there was a couple, but it was still
DMX did his thing in Belly. He pulled the bitch and did what he did. Right, you feel me? So like there'd be some moments like where
but he was still on top of her.
Yeah, he still was on top. Yeah,
now it's straight back shot scenes.
Nah, but he back shot her first.
She got on top of him.
He didn't back shot her.
He threw her on the bed and started.
Nah, but he came from behind and was talking that shit. That's what it was. And baby,
bitch is lying.
And baby boy, homegirl got back shotted on the phone. That's what it was.
But it wasn't.
Nah, that was still love making, still because they cut. But at the same time,
it wasn't
think about that. You didn't even see that sex scene. It was he pulled up. Hey, this is about to go down. All right, got to get off the phone, and that was it. You see what I'm saying?
It wasn't. It was more illusion. Like they alluded
to
it.
That's what I'm saying. Now it's like
softcore.
Yeah, because they'll allude and then they'll cut back to all full nudity and go crazy with the shit. You be like, damn, I gotta fast forward this shit now. Like damn near. Like, or you can't. Most of the time, you can't even watch any shows if you really that phobic. I ain't a phobic like that, but it's like, all right, man, I know this character, your main character, or this side character, or this supportive character is X, Y, and Z. I know this person's X, Y, and Z. Once you established it, like I said, how much do you need to establish it anymore? And that's just the issue. That's my only issue currently. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of things that need to still grow, and I'm not talking about the community and nothing like that. But there's just things that need to grow and you know, have a little bit of decorum to it. But yeah, man. Now we've been at it for the 3-piece though, for sure.
Yeah. What time is it?
3 a.m., man. We're going to go ahead and just wrap this one on up. It's been the episode lightly season, 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Thanks for rocking out with us. Yeah. Till next time.
Till next time.
Stay blessed.
Bing.